tell you what, one thing StreamYard gonna do is StreamYard. Hey there, besties. Testing. Let me know that you can hear me. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Please let me know. I'm sorry. Please hit the like button. Ooh, subscribe if you are new. Y'all just don't know. I'm stressed back here. You just don't understand. I'm stressed. Oh, not because of that nigga or anything, but just because I'm just stressed. If you only knew. Hold on. Let me change my. I don't like this. I don't like it. Hold on. This is what I'm talking about. This dumbass StreamYard get on my damn nerves. Anyway, it is what it is. Shout out to y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. We got to talk, child. Again. We have to talk again. Because Anton said, y'all already know. Same old crap, different daggone day. Because, child, these men, MSGs is a wilding out in the comments. My screen is working, as you can tell. So shout out to my screen working. And now I'm over here and I can display. Everything gets displayed over here. Y'all's comments and everything I need to look at behind the scenes is over here. So it's really difficult to do it all on one screen, just like I do it on the laptop. To do it here just is egregious. All right. So all is good behind the scenes. Shout out to CDT Beats. Everybody keeps asking who made the beat, if it's mine. It's mine because he gave it to me, or he made it for me, I should say. But CDT Beats made that beat, and if you are interested in one, then holla at him. If somebody could drop his channel and talk to him, okay? Now, I did send an email to Rev to see what he could do about but Anton says, so see if he can do something with that. I'm sure he will get back to me as soon as he can, and I'm sure he can do something. So as soon as we have a song from that, we'll be playing it. So y'all know there's a storm like all over the United damn States, and I'm supposed to be going to Arizona. Hopefully I'm gonna make it. I don't know if Kay is here or not. I'm trying to get to Arizona. Of course, the flight has been canceled, and so my gym coach is trying to get us make something happen. Okay, so it looks like state of emergencies are being declared. Nobody's supposed to go anywhere. Get your food. I ain't got no food. What y'all talking about? Go get your food. What food? I'm trying to go to where I'm trying to go. Oh, I did go to where I go this morning. Pliables. Anybody ever heard of Pliables? It's supposed to be healthy. So good. It's so good. I ain't even eat it yet because I just haven't been feeling well. But I guess I better get it together. See if we can get out of here and get to getting. See, we will see. I'm just feeling like that everything is going to be canceled at this point. You know what I mean? Because they don't want you to. Nobody wants to get to a place where the storm is and then get stranded in that state. Does that make sense? So we had a direct flight. So now it's like you can stop in Cleveland and you can stop in Texas and then you can go. Like, first of all, I don't want all them stops. And second of all, then we get stuck in that state. Then I got to be sitting in hotels or sitting in airports. Child, make that shit for later. But we'll see. So I'm kind of got to be looking at that and then, you know, paying attention to y'all. So I'm trying to be focused, but I also got to see what's going on. So just FYI on that. All right. So I want to talk about this more, unfortunately, because everybody hates Anton. Shout out to us for coming up with that title yesterday. The chat was amazing yesterday. And based off of the comments, it's true. Based off of the comments, Sassy Straights is sassying around here. MSGs is sassying around here. There's a lot of effeminate males that just can't seem to get their panties outside of their asses or whatever that's called, right? Like, y'all really are wilding out over these two millionaires beefing. I mean, shout out to the content creators because we winning. Anton and Corey are winning, whether anyone believes it or not. But y'all, some of y'all are wilding out so badly. I got to be like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all just as effeminate as that bitch ass N-word, you know who I'm talking about, from yesterday, which he has another video, y'all, and we're going to take a look at it. Fair to fuck use already in advance. I'm not trying to hear no bullshit. Fair to fuck use. Which, honestly, he should be happy about that since, like I said already, somebody's desperate for views and subscribers. Maybe he's competing against Anton, and that's the reason why he's wilding out over it. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. But we're going to look at it and we're going to try to figure it the fuck out. All right. But no matter where it is that I go and looking at the comments of a bunch of hurt men, like, why are y'all hurt? When you look at this video and you get riled up again, just say, what did Anton do to you? What did Anton do to you? Is it because he's got like 3 channels that are over 1 million? Is it because he's got more subscribers than you? Is it because, I don't know, he bragging about this and that and the third? Is it because, I don't know, he's got a bunch of women around him? Is it because allegedly he might have other women? Allegedly, I don't know, I don't really care. Is it because he said that the is trash? What's left? Is it because he's married? Is it because you like are in love with Corey? Is it because you're ABCD? I mean, give me a reason. Shout out to Luther Vandross. Rest in peace to him, because I just am so confused. Y'all supposed to be holding masculine frame. I ain't seeing it. I ain't seeing none of that. Where the masculine frame? Shout out to Myron. The only time I'll give him credit. Where the hell is the masculine frame? Y'all can't even listen to what I'm saying in particular. You just got to straight go to, but Anton said. Anton was talking about somebody's kids. Who? Y'all over there wilding out over a Dr. Damn video by a ninja who's desperate for views and mad at Anton. Y'all want to keep bringing up Fleece Johnson. Child, I don't understand that either. You certainly was watching Fleece Johnson when they had that episode of the Boondocks and you didn't have any issues with it. I'd be confused. I don't understand. Now all of a sudden, by Anton, so now it's a problem and a big damn deal. Did you do all that for Aaron Magruder when he made that episode? Like, nothing makes sense to me right now. And everything already did make sense, but this makes even less sense. And the fact that y'all continue on and on and on means, child, then we're going to keep talking about it, which means Anton and Corey keep winning, which means at the end of the day, y'all still in the same damn place. Shout out to the content creators making content, though. Even that BAN, even him. I really don't care, but I just really be like, why are you mad at me because of what Anton said? Like, y'all really out here talking about, oh, you don't know what you talking about, you bitch. This nigga said, you look so bad because you're on the internet cursing and saying the N-word. That's not a good look. Nigga, I don't want you. So why do you care how the hell it is that I'm talking on the damn internet? You clearly don't give a damn about black women as a whole, or else you would have been addressing exactly what I've been addressing. The fact that a grown-ass man brought a minor child up on the daggone internet talking negatively about the kid in an actualized manner. But you ain't got nothing to say about that. You worry about me? Another nigga worrying about me? Child, I don't need all that. I promise you. How in the hell that y'all more concerned with me and what I'm saying and what I'm discussing and the words that I use, but you gonna give Hook Nug a pass and what he did to a minor? Have we cracked the code on why the kids really are having a hard time? Maybe it's not the biatches. Maybe it's the ninjas at the end of the day, but white people do it too. I ain't talking about white people, because it ain't white people saying shit. It ain't white people all upset. It ain't white people wilding the fuck out. So I'm talking about you ninjas today. So y'all ninjas can come at me. But you ain't got shit to say to Corey for what the hell it is that he did, again, because that's the thing that I'm particularly speaking about. until today, because I'm going to show y'all how wild and y'all are. Okay. I'm thinking y'all got a lot of time on y'all's hands, child. A lot of times. Okay. So maybe if you took all that energy that you focused on me and what I'm doing and what I'm saying and how I say it and who I support and who I don't support, and go take that time and energy and put it into an available woman, then maybe you can go fuck her and quit worrying about what the fuck I'm saying and what Anton said. Yes, queen. The colors are coloring again. I've been using the crayon again because the colors is coloring. It ain't even the biatches. Biatches! Biatches! You get a break today, child. Y'all get a break. That's 2 days in a row. Y'all get a break. Your favorite pick me, maybe white supremacist talking points is talking about the sassy straights today again. So let me go ahead and bring up this article that I found that I knew daggone well existed, because people was having a fit saying, we already know. It's not fair.
This is amazing.
It's not right the way they treat black kids, especially black female kids. Oh yeah, it's not fair when it comes to white people, but when it comes to black men, it's okay, right? So you black men are saying that it's okay, and for the biatches, even though I'm giving you a break, why ain't you out here saying nothing? Because this is what the hell it is that you typically say. I knew I didn't make this shit up in my head. Now I might be old, but something's gonna come back to me at some point. All right. So Word in Black, I don't know who they are. Some shit on the internet. I saw it on CNN. I wasn't buying it. I saw it on the New York Times. I'm not paying for it, and I saw it on New York Times, Wall Street Journal, CNN. And all of them are paid subscriptions. I ain't doing it, okay? Not for this, because I got it right here. Let me go ahead and acknowledge Melissa Waco Davenport for becoming a member. Thank you, boo. I'm not sure if she's in the chat. This happened earlier today, but I appreciate you so much. Shout out to all the channel members. Thank you all for your monthly support. Shout out to Reaper for always giving up the memberships. 50 the last time, 50. Thank you so much for all of your support. Shout out to my girl, Ms. A.B. Thank you, hon. She said, just in time as I wash my hair. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday. Happy Saturday, y'all. I'm supposed to have the whole daggone week off. That's okay. I'll be working from home if we don't go, and snow the F in. Save that time for another time, child. Shout out to Prince Revolver. Thank you, honey. Said the life of the unemployed and restless. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Because, child, these people do seemingly be on the internet. You know, I work a job where clearly you know that I got a lot of freedom and free time. Maybe they got a lot of freedom and free time, too. So I'll give some grace. Shout out to you, boo. 305 Trailblazer. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. He said, Tasha K said, Corey, like, fist up his well. We know who the real Bagdoria is. Tasha K said, Corey likes fist up. Oh, no. Allegedly. Yeah. We have to use our allegedlys. Please, let's use our allegedlys. Allegedly. All right. Let's use our allegedlys. Thank you so much, Trailblazer. I appreciate you. But allegedly. Okay. Let's go to the Black America's Digital Daily. Black children deserve to be children. Black girls are called fast and boys are seen as men. Both lose their innocence thanks to adultification bias. Now, I didn't know that it had a name, but there's a name. Adultification, yeah. Adultification bias. In case y'all didn't know, we be learning. So these two young ladies right here are 6'10". These two young ladies are 6'10", okay? They definitely, body-wise, definitely look older, okay? But I get they're attractive. You know, you have, listen, they put one dark and one light. So they pass in the colorism shit, because you know that's a thing too. So they're being equal on this page. It says, they put their names in here. Remember this. This is their article and they put their names in here. Don't come for me for shit. It says Crisia 16 and Lizette 16 posed for a photo in Lincoln High School library in San Diego in California. And this article is 3 years old almost to the date. Okay. This story is part of the Lost Innocence, the Adultification of Black Children series, and was produced in collaboration with USC Annenberg Center for Health Journalism. Nobody wants to talk about any of this part of it. Everybody just want to focus on Anton and Corey, right? Forget the real issue of all of this. I mean, they wild and they looking crazy. They two whole ass grown adult men. Let them wild out. Right here, this part that everybody seems to be okay with, this is the problem right here. Because any other time, y'all know damn well, not y'all. Yeah, we on subscribers only, not y'all. Y'all be out here talking about Black children got to grow up too fast. Black children don't get the same benefits. Black children this, Black children that, black children, right? They don't like white children. They don't like white children. They don't like white children. That's what y'all say all day, half the damn night. It's not right, it's not fair. Our black kids, our black kids, our black kids. Here's your opportunity to start talking about one of our black kids. Y'all mute and silent. Because let me bring the biatches back in. I don't hear many of y'all saying shit. But I hear a whole lot of sassy fucking straights saying they don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. No, I don't give a fuck. Okay. We were all children once, but there's being a child and then there's being a black child, which is a completely different experience. But what is it about black childhood that sets this experience apart? When people see black children, if they don't see them as people, they definitely see them. They don't see them as children, says Amir Gilmore. The presence of black children threatens non-black people. Black girls are called fast. That is true. That is true. Black boys are seen as men. Say that that's not true. That is true as well. Right? Are we going to tell the truth today? Or are we going to continue to lie and be wilding the fuck out? It says our bodies are constantly told to act this way or the other. When we resist these perceptions, we are labeled difficult, treated with severe punishment, disciplined as a form of correction. And that's not being done by white people. The treatment and imposed expectation of how black children should act is a loss of their innocence, something every child should have, yet black children aren't given the luxury of. Decades ago, there was no, the luxury of, period. Decades ago, there was no language to describe this treatment. Today there is. It's called adultification bias. It is a stereotype based on the ways in which adults perceive children and their childlike behavior. So we now going to act like that we haven't heard people speak about this and speak about the perception specifically, and no shade against the boys, because I know they got their issues. I'm clearly a female. I'm talking about Anton's daughter in this case. I'm talking about females. Females, just like they just said, are told to be fast, or they are looked upon as being fast, and they look very mature. For whatever the reason is, I don't know. They do look older than what they are, right? The boys, just to bring them back up, are told to be the man of the house, to go out and work. Y'all be talking about this shit all the time. You better go figure it out. You don't get the same benefit as the girls do, but the girls at the same time be out here expected to do things that are a lot more grown than what maybe other children have to do. They get to be kids a lot longer. The other people, we'll just say the other people. They get to be innocent a lot longer. They don't have to be out here working most of the time. At the age of 14, I started working at 14. I'm not complaining. It's just what it is. It is what it is. And onward. A lot of y'all said that you started working at a young age as well. That's one of the reasons why all this looking at what all these people make, that's pocket watching. And instead of actually creating the generational wealth that everybody used to say is what they want, I'm creating generational wealth, I'm creating generational wealth, so that your kids can continue to maintain their innocence and be kids longer, as opposed to having to get a job, having to contribute to the household, having to pay a bill at the age of 15, 16, 17, or 18. My children had to start paying their own cell phone bill when they got a job, but that's because that's a luxury. I ain't never asked them to pay for a water bill, an electric bill, a mortgage, or nothing like that. Nothing like that. But let's not act like there's not a lot of children, black children, that are expected and asked to do so. Pay your phone bill. You working, you spending a bunch of money on bullshit, pay that damn phone bill that you love so much. That is all that they were responsible for. Oh, you want a new cell phone? Child, take that money that you earn and go buy yourself one. I personally don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a cop to what it is that I had them do. It was pay your own cell phone bill. They don't have to pay monthly bills in the house for the household. That sounds crazy to me. But we know that a lot of kids had to do that. That ain't had nothing to do with white people. I know someone will find a roundabout way to blame white people for it. But if we took the time to build our relationships properly and have a family in the order of marriage, child, and then build off of that, that's just crazy talk. I know. That's just crazy talk. So just have kids. Don't care for them the way that you could and would if you had a 2-parent household. They out here in the streets. Whatever happens. They come home and be single moms, get pregnant at a young age, do it again. Generational poverty as opposed to generational wealth. I know. White people's fault. I know. But then we come up with these terms, we identify what potentially possibly is the issue. And then when the time comes to go and support and say, you know what, this is not right. Everybody is like, she really the adult. Oh, so you're participating. So you're the white supremacist talking points. That's what I'm hearing. Now you don't want to acknowledge none of this. Now you want to act like none of this was ever talked about, and this is the things that y'all use in order to say, to combat what the daggone white people were doing. But now that it's done internally, and this be the problem with the fucking culture, the shit that should be called the fuck out, y'all don't do it. Y'all don't do it. But if a white person did it, you would be right there saying, oh my God, don't you dare, look what they do, how dare you? Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. Always when it's time to get down and dirty and do the right damn thing, and do the right damn thing in this case by a child. I just said a child, not even if your love or idolization of somebody is more important. Y'all can always and continue, like I always say, miss me with your bullshit. Because like I said, I be knowing. None of this is a surprise. I got to be honest with you. None of this is a surprise. The way that y'all are wilding out for this man, the way that you have this hate for Anton, for whatever your reasons are, not a surprise. Not a surprise. Because when it's time to do something that's fucking hard and y'all always blaming the women, you showing your cards now. You most definitely showing your cards now. Thank you, boo. He said, Messy, the strip club give off days now. You would know. You would know. Shout out to the scrippers. Hoes gonna hoe. Prince Revolver, I appreciate you, boo. The nuclear family solved a lot of these issues, but one side, I don't know who said government over family. Child, I've been trying to get to another one of those videos. It won't be this week, but I'm definitely trying to get to another one of those videos. But you know, people don't want to Black people don't like to acknowledge the hard shit. Just go ahead and just keep talking about slavery. So there's nothing else that we could be talking about. There's nothing else that we could be problem solving now that's going on now. And not necessarily this situation. I'm just talking about the things that are going on now. So we can't resolve any of that because of what happened back then. So just let it go. But then as soon as a white person gets involved, all of a sudden we all supposed to be, oh my God. Oh my God. But when something is being done wrong right here in the daggone community, nobody is trying to, let me not say that. Enough of y'all is trying to not do anything about it and just ignore it. All right. Shout out to Trent. Thank you, boo. He said, don't this go back to owning your image and having some stake in media? Blacks can change the white supremacy narrative about our kids and us asking for a friend. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. No, because that would be hard to do. That's hard work. Because of this Anton hate. Because Anton said. So we could just go tit for tat back and forth about any and everything, which is why I'm so confused as why these people can't stay on task. And then going by a doctored up fucking video that has been proven to be doctored up. But Anton says, because people just want to hate Anton. That's why I named it Everybody Hates Anton. But anyway, the history and impact of adultification. Gilmore says adultification bias is rooted in anti-Black racism that goes back to chattel slavery. Enslaved Black children were used for their labor, often working in the field with no recreation or means of being educated. Makes sense. In a 2021 study, he details how anti-Blackness and adultification are intertwined. Post-slavery, Black households still had to deal with the ill effects of racism, actualized violence, and responsibilities being passed down to the children, something that hasn't gone away. Well, it seems like it may have gone away with Gen Z because them MFers are the laziest MFers. They can't possibly have the same chores that I had when I was a child. You bring a latchkey kid, shout out to Gen X, latchkey kid, don't lose that key. There be a note in the house talking about take out the steak, take out the hot dog child, take out the whatever, and if you don't, it's your ass. Sit down and do your homework. Have it ready for me to review when I get home. Clean up your room, make up your bed, and it probably was clean the bathroom, sweep the damn floor, or something else because she just wanted me to have something to do. Don't watch TV. If you were punished, you couldn't watch TV. And you know what that heifer had the nerve to do? Come home and touch the back of the TV box to see if it was hot, y'all. Because you know damn well we was home watching TV. Hear him pull up, turn it off. She would come in and feel the back of the, well, why the TV hot? I don't know. Why is the TV hot? You was watching TV. No, I wasn't. Lying through my teeth. These kids don't go through none of that because y'all too busy giving them every damn thing. They ain't got no lessons to be learned, and that's why they out there wilding. But y'all don't know what I'm doing. When I think about adultification for Black boys, it's really centered around how Black bodies are perceived when they play. The appearance of how Black boys show up in space, it's always something that's really wrong or destructive, inappropriate. I wonder what that means. For instance, in November 2014, Cleveland police SHOT'd and deleted 12-year-old Tamir Rice within seconds of seeing him playing with a toy weapon in a park. Their perception was he was older, should have known better, and was a threat. Kind of like Anton's daughter. She's older. She should have been in the bed. It was 9:30, 10:30, whatever his time was. Why was she up? How could she be up? How could she be traumatized? How many times have we heard stories of kids who do self-deletion because they were being bullied online? Bueller. They end up in their closet. Their mothers don't hear from them for a while and they go and find them. They ain't never told them. So we gonna act like we ain't never heard that before? But it's okay, because it's Anton's daughter. Child, I get it. I get it. But for Black girls, the impact typically looks a little different. Their young bodies are often actualized. Oh, no. Their young bodies are often actualized with labels of being fast, curvy, or promiscuous. You really are in here yet again for this bullshit. How do you know she was watching it, Bueller? Why are you saying this? You are the problem, Jorge. I'm gonna call you out. Since you in here, you want to talk Mad Sugar Honey Iced Tea every time you hear. Who said she was watching 5150? So you trying to tell me now, all of a sudden, because it's Anton's child, one, why was she watching 5150? So now that's Anton's fault. Then I guess we're going to ignore that she couldn't have possibly just been on the phone. So none of these kids, all these wonderful kids that be out here coming up with, what is it called? Teen takeovers. They be out at 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning on the streets, even in Philly. Forget all that. They out here taking older men out, breaking in the cars, on the daggone corners, out here in the Naval Yard down there in Baltimore. Were you asking questions about any of that? Were you worried about any of their children when these daggone political officials and the DAs and all those people ain't saying shit about that? When we say every single time, where are their parents? Where are their parents? So is anybody ever going to say, you know what? Maybe the person that had these kids should be held responsible for what their kids do or don't do. But no, y'all don't want to hold them accountable. But because it's Anton's kid, now all of a sudden, why is she watching 5150? Well, if she's 16 or 17 damn years old and it's the free ass YouTube internet, she probably watching it. Why is it that the Roblox game is bringing up adult crap on that? We saw that with Kim Kardashian's kid. Why is that? Nobody seemed to make a big deal after that happened with that kid, whichever one it was. But now, because it's Anton's kid, now everybody she shouldn't have been up. She was supposed to be in the bed. Oh my God. No. because everybody hates Anton. Now it's all these rules, but all these stories we've been going over for years, literally years. No one had jack shit to say about it. And then when we say, where that deity at? Where that deity at? How dare you? How dare you? Oh yeah, that's weird to ask about the other parent. Community got it all together, child. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Hey, Danette, I saw you in Ringo's chat earlier. Jasmine Young, a policy analyst at blah, 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 says Black families may unknowingly hyper-actualize their children because of generational trauma. In particular, the history of reproductive oppression against Black girls and women didn't allow them to have control over their bodies, like systemic rape. Hold on, y'all. Anti-Blackness adultification bias has a huge impact on Black folks because of their trauma. Instead of shifting the attention to the adult in question, the pressure to because of that trauma, instead of shifting the attention to the adult in question, the pressure to cover up and be mindful of the inappropriate adult gaze is put on the child. The child is required to fix themselves. That is true. Say that's not true. That is absolutely true. Didn't I just talk about not too long ago about the fact that even when we have these family gatherings and people allow the low mester that they know daggone well is a low mester to still be a part of the daggone family, that ain't got nothing to do with white people. That has to do with us. Still have them watch kids, still have them be around kids when you know daggone well that they have already violated someone. Why do we do that? Yeah, I'm going to say we because I'm Black. Why do we do that? And then know it and still allow it because whoever, in my opinion, is worried about that person's feelings. I promise you I'm not, because like I said, when they came around, we out. Let's go. Not around my kids. That's not what we're doing. I don't believe in allowing kids to just be by themselves, meaning sleepovers and shit, even if they're the same sex. Nope. Nope. That's just me, though. Everybody else do what the hell they want. And then blame white people at the end of the day once, God forbid, something happens. And don't hold no parents accountable for the things that they allow. Not their fault either, child. It takes a lot of healing and recognizing where those tendencies come from and having a conversation and dealing with the conflict that may arise within Black families in order to prevent the continued actualization of Black children. It was a chilly February Monday after school when the two girls at the top walked into Lincoln High. Two friends seemed a little nervous but excited to be interviewed. As the apprehension distilled in the middle of the library, the two girls sat side by side. They wanted to know what kinds of questions would be asked. And I assured them whatever they were willing to share is what I'd be interested in hearing. If they were not comfortable, they didn't have to answer. Krishana is 16 years old and has two younger siblings, age 11 and 14, who live at home with her. She says throughout her years at a predominantly Hispanic middle school, she was over-disciplined by her teachers. Oftentimes, she was the only Black student in the class. I've been there. I've been there in Guam. I've been there in South Carolina. And I'm sure plenty of you have been in the same situation as well. Oftentimes, she was the only Black kid in the class. When friends would get chatty during class, she was typically singled out. If a group of students got in trouble for talking, she was the only one the teacher sent out of the classroom. Even then, I knew it's because I'm Black. Krishana says her parents would usually agree with the teacher. It's like my side of the story never matters. Whatever I say doesn't matter. It's always overshadowed because they are an adult and I am a kid, which I don't disagree is a thing as well. But if it didn't sound like something my kid would do, I'm in your face. Explain it to me like I'm a 3-year-old because I don't understand because she don't do this. Or, child, you know damn well you did it, so you need to get in there and straighten it up. I'm just saying. Now in high school, the expectation is different. Krishana says teachers expect her to be more mature and treat her with a higher standard. But one thing hasn't changed. The moment we slip up, we get punished immediately. She says about her experience and that of her Black classmates. Data from California Education. This is from 2021, y'all. So it says 2021 to 2022, African-American students had the highest suspension rate. Well, you know, if we don't want to acknowledge that we have problems, we'll just sweep it under the rug, focus on white people, and continue to be at the top of lists we shouldn't be at the top of, and at the bottom of lists we shouldn't be at the bottom of. None of this is a surprise to me. It's not enough to have other Black students or even teachers in a class. Anti-Black behavior still continues. Lisette, who was 15 during our interview, is now 16 and says non-Black students have called her the N-word. Non-Black teachers did nothing. I'm a girl, so I don't really say nothing about it. I'm not going to do much because I can't control what people say. Other students have assumed Lizette was mixed because she is light with white because of her lighter complexion. She isn't. So we play into that colorism as well. Light, dark as night, black as the tar, all that stuff. We know about that. So let's not act like that's not a thing. Let's not act like that was not used against Anton's child when she was brought up. But y'all, it's okay because he's a comedian and comedians is going to take it to hell. Cool. Whatever y'all say. When asked what it's like to be a Black student in San Diego, Lizette says she wouldn't even know how to describe it. The experience of being a young Black girl is like no other. It's hard to explain what they have to live with. During the school year, African-American students in California had the lowest one-time suspension rates, but the highest rate of multiple suspensions. Even my brats got suspended. I've never been suspended, but even them jackasses got suspended. It was rightly so. Trust me. I was there. I was involved. But it's like, child, how are you getting suspended? What the fuck? Can you just go to school and learn and bring your Black ass home? Yes, I said Black ass. I believe that non-Black people can also be custodians of anti-Blackness. A lot of that gets erased when we just think about white folks as the perpetrators of anti-Blackness. But white people do it too. So the dude that wrote Feeling Black, Black Urban High School Youth and Visceral Geographies, child, that title is too long. He references the uptick in popularity of the term BIPOC. Oh, no. He references the uptick in popularity of the term BIPOC, Black, Indigenous, and people of color. He pushes against this idea that all people of color experience oppression in the same way. Oh, but you Blacks, not y'all, love that. Y'all allowed that too. Remember they was BIPOCing it up. We have to learn about our BIPOC brothers and sisters. We have to do what we need to do for Cam. Y'all remember that? When they was hopping on the phone to make all this money for Cam, all the brothers, the D9ers, the white men for Cam, the white women for Cam. We have to use, this is what the white women, we have to use our privilege. And you 92%, yeah, I'm bringing you back into the conversation, and you 92% still be falling for the okie doke every single time. They just come and they hijack shit and move it the fuck along. So that's why now you can have people use the term racism regardless of whether they're Black or not. Don't act like you don't see it. That's racist because I'm tall. That's racist because I'm short. That's racist because I'm white. That's racist because I'm orange. Y'all allow that shit. Gatekeeping absolutely nothing, trying to utilize against that every situation when it's not even appropriate, and now everybody uses it. It's just fun now. Everybody does it. So now that's where that is. So you can sit up here and say everything is racist. No one takes it seriously anymore because anybody can just start saying it, and that allows people not to take accountability for anything. That's why we are now allegedly watching the, did I not? Calm down. Damn Soda, I said all of them need to be held responsible if/when something else happens to someone else. And allegedly right now, somebody may have been taken on up out of here, maybe by an ICE agent, I don't know. And now it's going to get worse than what it was. And I blame Timmy, Jakey, Illy, the AG, and the Trump administration, because none of them are doing anything to stop that shit. None of them have done anything to stop that shit. They allowed it to grow and grow and grow. And if you're going to allow people to be out here and be lawless, what in the hell do you think is going to happen? But y'all, keep that shit in many a damn Napolis. Anyway, a theme throughout this research is Black students' feelings of unbelonging. Although they are allowed space to be in school and participate in activities, students don't always feel safe. When Black people speak their language and their linguistic phrases are not welcome or accepted or being asked to interpret or say it differently, those are ways in which Black bodies are made to feel not welcomed or uncomfortable in spaces, which I think contributes to anti-Black violence. But what Black people also do is they clown people like me for speaking properly. So you can blame Black people if you'd like, but let's go ahead and make sure that we look in our own home when y'all up here saying dumb shit like, you sound like you white. I've heard it too many times. You act like you white. Child, you see I'm not white, right? So why are you saying this? Because where you live. Bitch, do you think I paid for that shit? I'm talking about when I was a kid. Was I paying for that shit? So you holding it against me because I don't live in the fucking hood. How about that? Do you think that sounds right? Do you think that makes a young Black child feel good when someone is trying to be amongst their own and you got somebody that's saying, you think you cute? Actually, I do. But what's wrong with that? Should I think I'm ugly? You think you all that because of where you live. No, you just mad because you don't live there. That's not a me problem. That's your mama. Go blame your mama. That's why I refer all that shit back to your moms. I refer all that shit back to your moms. Don't be mad at me because my mother and stepfather provided a way. That's your fucking mother's fault, not mine. You think you so smart? Oh, because I'm in college prep classes? Well, should I be in remedial? These are Black people. These are Black people. You think you smart? Clearly, I must be something. I'm in college prep. I mean, what are we talking about right now? So you're clowning me because I'm in a class for more, let me not say more, for intelligent people that can keep up faster, who can retain a bit better? But you mad at me? You clowning me? Just because you ride the short bus don't mean all of us ride the short bus, okay? Why are you friends with her? She white. Because you sound crazy. Because you sound crazy. So yeah, I'm going to be friends with her because we're more alike because we live in the same neighborhood. And it's white. Yep, it is. Y'all really do be mad that people don't grow up in the hood. And that's crazy to me. That's what I feel like I hear when Corey started his stuff about, what does he always say? I'm from the hood. Okay, be proud. I'm not. But I have to feel some kind of way based off of how y'all feel because I didn't grow up in the hood. Because my mother would not allow me. I told you when I was living with my grandmother, it was a Black neighborhood. It wasn't all rich or anything. It was rich with the people in love, not on a monetary basis. We had roaches. We had mice. We had that shit. I ain't think nothing of it. It was my grandmother's. All was good. It didn't matter to me. Move on. Moving on. Things change, people grow, all that shit gets cleaned up. Y'all like to sit in the damn bullshit. Y'all like to sit in the squalor, I guess. So you think that that's what everyone's experience should be? Imagine that for your own people that you allegedly love and care for? Allegedly? Because you Black, I'm Black, we Black. We supposed to support each other. Y'all don't do it. So I'm a little bit confused as to why the rest of us are supposed to do it. This is what Anton is talking about when he's talking about the culture. And y'all know it. You just want to act ignorant and act like you don't. So you celebrate and you love and you encourage when Corey says, I'm from the projects over at 123 East Ghetto Street, child, whatever the fuck it is that he be saying. This would always be. So no one ever grows. No one ever grows up. Do you see me sitting up here? I came from over there where they had pools in the backyard and everybody had a car. Do you see me saying that? No. So why the fuck is it that we got to hear that? And that got to be glorified. And that should be accepted. And that nobody else can have their experiences. It got to be the same as yours. And then it has to be downtrodden. And then y'all sitting. So it's like you're working against yourself. It's like you're working against yourself. You got to be downtrodden, but it's the white man's fault. But you did well. Your parents did well by you, but it's not right. You should be downtrodden too. Down with you. I guess that's slavery's fault too, right? All right, cool. Anyway. There's also an idea of unimaginability about Black students. It is unimaginable for Black students to be in school, receive scholarships to excel in education. To excel in education. That belief is harmful to the success of Black students. My teacher supported me. My favorite teacher was a white man. My second favorite teacher was a Black man. Men. Not that the women were bad, but men. You're a pick me. Fuck it. I guess I've been one since
This is amazing.
I guess I've been one since I was a child. It's how I grew up. But y'all would never see it that way, right? You just see it as acting white and being white and thinking that you're better than somebody else. But I'm supposed to always understand it, except you from where you came from and your experience is a la that bitch ass ninja from yesterday. You sitting up here talking about Hebrew Israelites. Am I? I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Nigga, I don't know you like that. I don't give a damn. And you don't know what I am. So it's not a requirement. Anyway. That's a sentiment that Lizette shares. We have to work 10 times harder than non-Black students. Some of Lizette's teachers have claimed Black people don't have as much education as non-Black students. And if Black youth are not participating in sports, they will not get accepted into college. I did. Some Black students are restricted in their agency or control on how they learn. Their desires are not always nurtured in the same way non-Black students are. And this overlap in infantilizing Black children, treating them as younger than they are in their learning, but adultifying their behavior intersects. This is where you need parents to parent. If you don't stand up for your kids, no one else will. And they will allow them to just be in remedial classes, short bus classes, whatever you want to call them. IEP, ABCD. I don't know what the hell you call it now, but it's a class for classes for allegedly slower students, and don't shit get done, and your kid gets passed the fuck along, and then there's no child left behind, even though you're getting left behind. You're not in there advocating for your child, and then your child gonna have the nerve to tell me that there's something wrong with me because my mother will not allow me to speak improperly and call me white or sounding white or wanting to be white because I know how to hold a conversation, an adult conversation. But back to bringing it to Anton and Corey, as long as it's Anton, then anything goes. So now that there's an opportunity to say the right thing, and yes, I'm going to say the right thing when it comes to a Black child, a minor child, y'all are wilding the fuck out, and it has nothing to do with white people. It has to do with y'all. And this is the best example on how the culture is. And who are most of y'all supporting? The hood ninja. No shade, Corey. You say this shit. The hood ninja, not the educated lane, because he's braggadocious. We all already know that. So even Black people don't want to decipher the difference between right and wrong regarding a Black female child. Sounds good to me, though. Anyway, Black youth become so accustomed and in some ways normalize the surveillance of their bodies. We are conditioned or trained to limit our expression, to monitor what we do with our bodies, to shrink, because if we're too big, if we're too loud, if we're too outspoken, if we stand out too much, this can come with detrimental and sometimes fatal consequences. One of the primary sites Black youths learn their messages is in school. Jenkins says schools are sites of suffering. The impact anti-Black racism and violence have on students results in Black youth feeling out of place, isolated, and anxious. Okay, so this is going to go on for a while. Oh no, not too long. Let me finish it then. All right. Krishana says when she thinks about her transition from elementary to middle school is one of the most trying times for kids, especially girls, because we'd be transitioning from looking like a kid into all of a sudden looking like a woman. Whereas with boys, it usually happens when you're like 10th and 11th grade. It happens when you're older. So then we got to be worried about what we looking like, not understanding what the changes are, even though we reading Judy Blume, even though we getting the pamphlets, even though in middle school, they actually were talking to me anyway. They were talking to us about our bodies and how they're changing. getting a period, your boobs, all that type of stuff, right? If you ain't talking about if you ain't talking to your kids about that shit, or you're monitoring what the hell somebody is saying to your kid about that shit, then they can take it any way they want. And guess where they're getting the information from? Other kids. And you think they got the right information? That's what I was told. My mother told me, don't be listening to them because they don't know anything, just like you don't know anything. So why are you going to people that don't know anything? That's why you need to come to an adult. Are people caring for their kids in that perspective as well? Specifically, they black daughters? Oh no, they old enough, child. They black, they old enough. Because now all of a sudden, when it comes to Anton, it's okay. They old enough. She should have been in bed, child. Why was she watching Corey, child? She feels like there was less grace allowed for her to make mistakes. Now as a high school sophomore, the pressure to be perfect is constant, and now it also stems from within. I always feel this constant need to be ahead. I'm my biggest enemy. I'm my biggest hater. I put all the pressure on myself. As a result, Krishana sometimes deals with anxiety. Recently, she hasn't felt like going to school. With little family support, she says it's been a struggle to balance the weight of it all. On top of that, Krishana and Lizette both said they have experienced adult males actualizing them while riding the bus home from school, questions about their age, comments about their bodies, catcalls while walking to and from the store. Now, I don't know if it's from food. I don't know if it's from slavery. I don't know if it's because we black. But please, let's not act like, for the most part, not all, that we definitely bodies be big asses, big tits, all that stuff be happening. It be happening. Sometimes people do stuff to make themselves look older, but enough of the time, it just seems to happen. So we're going to act like we never had boys in school who used to talk to us in a way that they probably shouldn't, but we wouldn't say anything because they are friends and we cool, right? Touching us inappropriately when they shouldn't, but we okay because we're all good because we cool and we in school. You think them teachers didn't see that shit? You think they didn't do anything about that shit? You think they didn't talk to them about that type of stuff? Nope, but we dealt with it. I didn't think it was a problem. It's just something that you deal with. So I just deal with it. I just get a boyfriend. They'll take care of it. Honestly, that really took care of it because they not going to F around with whoever's girlfriend like that. So that kind of resolved that problem in high school. But it was a problem also in junior high school because they also, boys over here horny as hell, dealing with testosterone. They just don't look like nothing. Ain't nobody looking at them like that because they still look puny. Don't come for me. It's the truth. The persistent hyperactualization of their body starting as young as 12. I know a child who got their period at 9. Nobody think about none of that. Child, just deal with it. It's all right. 9 years old, dealing with a monthly cycle. It is a thing. It is a thing. As a result, both girls say they stopped seeing themselves as girls between the ages of 13 and 14. They consider themselves young women in part because of the labels adults have attached to them. Despite the challenges they have come with being adultified and actualized, both friends said school is their top priority and they hope things will get better in college. I will always put school first. I'm never going to let my grades slip because I'm depressed or something. I just have to push my feelings aside and just thug it out. Shout out to them. It's a thing, whether people want to realize it or not. And the fact that there's women out here that's jumping on this I hate Anton train and just going to ignore what's actually going on with regard to that minor child. I'm going to keep saying that minor child, just because of your Anton hate, pisses me off even more. Because I know daggone well that those women that are black, the few, but there are some that know daggone well that they know what the fuck it is that I'm talking about, especially if they are in Generation X. Shout out to Prince. I appreciate you if I didn't get this. The nuclear family solved a lot of these issues, but one-sided. I don't know who said government over family. Yes, thank you, hon. I appreciate you. Okay, I got that one. Shout out to Danette. I appreciate you. She said I mentioned your name this morning and Ringo gave you a shout out for your views about Anton versus Corey. Keep up the good work, Messy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to Ringo. He out here doing the damn thing as well. Shout out to AM Jackson up in here. He said, I'm only mad because you haven't updated your book. Goodbye, sir. Just let me live. Just let me live, child. Shout out to y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. So, exactly, boo. Let me go on over to this newest video, and I might have to cut my time, y'all, because I'm still trying to get out of here. But let me go over here to this newest video that was sent to me this morning. Shout out to the person that sent it to me. And this is from y'all's friend, Freezy. In its title, Corey Holcomb found new info on Anton Daniels that could change everything. So he made this video. It was put out this morning. All right. And we're going to listen to it. And I'm going to stand by what I already said before. This person, one, has an issue with Anton. Two, is desperate for views and subscribers for, I don't know what the reason, maybe to compete with Anton. I don't know. But definitely is on a, what you would call a clout chase. Okay. But let's hear it. Yeah, we're not doing
no cap. Freezy.
Corey Holcomb found out about my video. Corey Holcomb found out about my video and reacted to it. And this could turn the tide and shift the entire Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb feud. Especially
how? How is finding his video gonna change shit? Bueller? Anybody? Child, this sound half damn crazy. Corey Holcomb found my video. This changes everything. What the fuck? Woo! Lord help your people. This changes everything. Child, you would think he found a cure to fucking cancer. Oh my God, Lord help your people.
Holcomb found out about my video. Corey Holcomb found out about my video and reacted to it. And this could turn the tide and shift the entire Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb feud. Especially since Corey's been heavily criticized about showing a photo of Anton's daughter and a video of his wife. But hold on.
Oh, so just gloss over that. Remember when he was over there chastising me? Just gloss over that. You were just able to gloss over what Anton did because you know what Anton did. Oh, just gloss over the fact that Corey Holcomb was talking about the kid. I said Rita was free game. Shout out to Rita. No shade. She an adult. That's her. Just gloss over that fact. This is going to change the whole game. Corey found my video. Sounds like some SMD going on around here to me. Sound like somebody is on someone's D to me because of what Anton said. After what we just read, just gloss all over all that. Just gloss all over all that. Corey Holcomb found my video and things are going to change. For who? Yeah, we're going to keep talking. We're going to keep talking. Ciao. Anyway. Go ahead, Ninja. Wow.
Anton said he would never go after people's families.
No nonsense for life. Rocky Cage says, what up, AD? I've been busy doing a lot of bag chasing myself after seeing an altercation. At least you didn't get defensive like he did over the same metaphor. Salute, fam. Nah, I don't go after people's families. That's not my play.
Just in case you haven't seen my video, let me catch you up to speed.
Yes, let's go ahead and watch the doctored video. The doctored video where he doesn't play the whole thing and just plays what he wants to because he's manipulating people who are stupid enough to know that he manipulated the video, but they're still going to go along with it. Maybe they like him that much. I'm just saying, maybe. Is that what we're dealing with around here? Because there's a lot of men cutting for a lot of men for a lot of crazy ass reasons around here, y'all. Shout out to ABCDs.
Y'all was over there making it difficult, burning incense and sage, and y'all was over there putting smoke in the air, and y'all had y'all fucking fringes on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty, and y'all chicks was looking dusty.
Oh, yes, the part where he started putting shit in here. And lest we not forget, you're going to hear a repeat and a repeat and a repeat and a repeat and a repeat because it's a doctored video.
dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty.
So that was my original video that some of you guys might not have seen. But God,
that's okay, because we saw it yesterday. Watch the video from yesterday. I mean, if you care. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. See, this is what I'm talking about. Nobody gives a damn about kids. And then when they out here wilding, you ain't got nothing to say about them either. This is why people, including me, say fuck y'all, okay? In the community, because y'all want to live degenerately, live degenerate, okay? So if that's what y'all like it, I love it for y'all. Me and my white sounding self and all that, I'll stay there. But anyway, y'all, I'm not sitting up here arguing with y'all. We know it's doctored. We'd already seen it. You're not going to sit here and tell me it's not doctored. We saw the whole damn original video. But y'all go ahead and listen to this ninja. Y'all go right ahead and listen to this ninja and be manipulated and be in the Corey and Anton fight because Anton said, even though that's not the point in all of this, because y'all don't give a damn about kids. That's the bottom line. Y'all don't give a damn about minor children in any way, shape, or form that you want. But Sandra, it doesn't matter, okay? Because these are the people that will make excuses because it's a woman. Because men, like, they're really showing themselves that they really hate women at the end of the day. They really hate women at the end of the day, females. That is my conclusion at this point. Because they'll say women do this wrong. They all baby moms. They single moms. They don't do right. They're the ones that's responsible for the whole community. They don't be taking care of their kids. They with Putna, Dontavius, Quantavius, and all them other things. Blah 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 blah. And then when there's a time to even to do right by a child, not one of them gremlins, not one of them ones that's out here deleting old men, not ones that are pulling up in a stolen vehicle, not ones that are taking over the naval yard, not ones that are smashing into this and smashing into that and stealing and going to juvie in Maryland and being turned back around, going to juvie and being turned back around. Not those gremlins. One that's absolutely not a gremlin that you could honestly, absolutely say, you can still SMD Corey all you want to. You can still SMD Corey all you want to. You can't even take your woman hate out for 1 second to say what was going on with a minor isn't appropriate. And especially because y'all seemingly got I forgot syndrome because what Anton said, that he actualized that kid, and then you can't even go by what the fucking lawyer said. Y'all won't even listen to legal. That's crazy. But y'all, Corey's a comedian, so that's all that matters. So we're gonna let him be a comedian, and we're gonna let y'all continue to be women haters. But y'all, that's not my problem. But biatches, woo, cool, biatches. While you off my list today, watch out for ninjas like these because they exist. Because they more concerned about men more than they are about kids. So they won't give a damn about jokes. But anyway, come on, ninja.
God works in mysterious ways because Corey Holcomb grabbed hold to my video.
Now the Lord works in it. Praise the Lord.
Take me to the King.
Shout out to the Lord. He made things happen for this ninja. It was the Lord that did it. Ain't that something that we usually be like, you biatches always calling on the Lord later on. Oh, now you ninjas be doing it too? Woo, Lord. The Lord is revealing things this week. The Lord is revealing things this week, I tell you. Go on, ninja.
And uploaded it on his Instagram.
Ooh.
Let me show you.
Oh, yes. Show us.
It's gay. I'm gonna tell you right now to your face.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you, man.
You want to talk about everybody else, wife, kids, and everybody, or when somebody say something about you, y'all got to go to therapy.
Our chicks was looking dusty as right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink. The kids is dirty and nasty. Kids is dirty and nasty.
Hey, look here, boy. I'm gonna give you an out. You leave me alone, I'm gonna leave you alone. But if you don't, it's gonna be more monkey business.
Does this mean that Corey Holcomb might use this video on his next 5150 show.
Is that where we went with this? Oh my God, this changes everything. He might use my video on his show. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going to be famous. Oh my God. Yay. I might become more famous than Anton because Anton said. The obsession with that man is crazy. The obsession with that man is crazy. I'm gonna possibly be on the 5150 show. Oh my God. Isn't that what bitches say? Like if LL walked in right now, you know I'm out of here, right? Oh my God. You already know, right? That's what he sound like. Corey, oh my God, thank the Lord God in heaven that you saw my video. It was the Lord's plan. Praise the Lord. You Sassy Straights is wilding out. Y'all are taking the biggest L.
I'm gonna tell you right now to your face.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you, man.
You want to talk about everybody else, wife, kids, and everybody, or when somebody say something about you, y'all got to go to therapy.
Our chicks was looking dusty as right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink. The kids is dirty and nasty. Kids is dirty and nasty.
Y'all. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Jorge, what is the problem? Jorge, what is the problem? What is the problem? What's the problem? What's wrong? What's wrong? I'll wait. What's the problem? What's the problem? Okay, I really can't tell. I really can't tell. You really are going like there. No, I know who did what, and it was not Anton. And shout out to Red Supreme for everything that he does. And I know that he got issues with Anton for whatever his reasons are. But me and Red are good. I don't think anybody should be flagging anybody's channel because they don't like what it is that they are thinking. So if you do something on your channel, trust me, YouTube gonna find it out. But there are some people who want to be on the internet, but then they don't want to be on the internet at the same time, and they can't handle it. So anyway, no such thing, child. Shout out to Sweet James. There's no such thing. But anyway, let me get back to this mess and this ninja. Here we go.
Hey, look here, boy. I'm gonna give you out. You leave me alone, I'm gonna leave you alone. But if you don't, it's gonna be more monkey business.
Does this mean that Corey Holcomb might use this video on his next 5150 show?
No captivity.
I don't know.
I'm the bad guy.
Christian first. I'm a Christian first.
Listen, when I uploaded this video, I just felt like people should know this information.
When I uploaded this video, I just thought people should know this information. What information? What Anton said? Because Anton dropped you some years ago? So now you gotta let everybody know on your doctored video? So you needed to let the world know about your doctored video, which I called as soon as I saw it. As soon as I saw it, I called it. And he admitted that those pictures were not even who freaking Anton was talking about. But y'all want to go ahead and say that. So I guess I'm a problem because I defended myself against this ninja right here because he was coming at me. So then I guess I'm the problem because I had the nerve and the audacity to defend myself against his bullshit because somehow, some way, I'm supposed to know everything in the fucking world, especially about this nigga who I don't even know his real fucking name at the end of the day. I'm gonna need, what did you say the other day, Trinidad? Or somebody said something about grass, something about cutting grass. If y'all want to go outside and cut some fucking grass or whatever the hell it is that they saying, because y'all are a little bit obsessed here on this damn internet. I don't understand it, but y'all need to get it together, because this sounds half damn crazy. He definitely crazy. He definitely crazy. Yes, Freezy is a cloud chaser like Anton. Yeah, I said it. Tell the truth, shame the devil. He absolutely is. And who's winning? I said this when this damn thing first started. Thank you, boo. Touching grass. I said this when this thing first started. I said, y'all know who Anton is. For the regular, degular, smegulars, lest we not act like we don't know who Anton is. We know that he is going to take advantage of any type of publicity he could get. I said, that's what the freaking $500 super chat was for. I don't even know how many people was in the audience that night, but all those people, how many people are typically in a 5150 live stream? I'd say at least 12,000. So you're going to send a $500 super chat just to say, oh, we should get together in front of all those people. So you think he just felt like tossing $500 away? You think that wasn't to say, look at me, my name is Anton Daniels, here's $500. Shout out to Fa back in here, 15,000 people. So what you think he did that for, just because of the benevolence? You think if him and Corey had already been talking, why would he need to do that? All he had to do is go and holler at him, however they communicate. Is to get in front of 15,000 people. Shout out to the mastermind class. Any masterminders in here? Bueller? I hate to give out secrets. Anybody from Lead Attorney's Mastermind? Bueller? Child, y'all don't be... I told y'all this. That was the reason for him doing that. We already know any publicity is good publicity. You think that Anton is mad that I'm sitting here talking about him right now? At the end of the day, even Corey Holcomb? Because who's winning off of all of this? Them. You go up. Do y'all remember what was said by TLA about what you do in front of a large audience? I mean, I know that the course costs a lot of money, but I'm just saying that's why as soon as I saw it, I said, well, child, I know why. I understand why. But people, other people just want to say, people just want to say, but Anton said, and Corey said, right? But those are stock photos. So I would agree with you, Sandra, but those are stock photos. So they are specifically okay to be out in public. That's the only reason that I wouldn't say anything. Them going specifically to find that kid who's not in a stock photo, which means that you can use them freely and they're uncopywritten. What is that the word? They're not copyrighted? I don't know what the word is. But they're not copyrighted. So it's okay to use those pictures of kids in that case when you get it from Shutterstock and Pexels and all the other content creators. No shade, honey. Content creators know that. That's why as soon as I saw it, I'm like, them pictures are not real. Those are freaking Pexels. Those are Pexels. He doctored this shit. But these people don't want to hear that because of Anton. Because everybody hates Anton. Right? So, and if you listen to the repeat and the repeat and the repeat, this ain't damn Dr. Umar. He also biting from Dr. Umar to put emphasis on it and to say that Anton was allegedly talking about those people, which we know is not the case because we watched Ringo play the whole video. Somebody came at him, I guess out on the corner, and then he came back and started talking about them, which is the same difference right now. This ninja was talking about me, so now I'm gonna make sure I talk about him. So I guess I don't like Hebrew Israelites now, because now I know that he is one. That ain't got nothing to do with none of this. This has to do with the fact that he wants to tell me that I'm wrong because I won't denounce Anton, even though I'm a whole ass grown ass woman, don't know this man's name, wouldn't know him on the fucking street. don't know where the fuck he live, and don't care about none of that. This nigga thinks he can tell me what to do. This is the second problem. We're going to take Anton's kid off the table for a second. This is the second problem. The fact that him and a lot of you niggas listening and watching think that you have the right and the authority and think that you have any pull or clout to tell me or anyone else what they need to do and how they're supposed to feel. You must be an Anton fan. No, you're an asshole. That's what that actually is. You're a fan of someone. I'm not a fan of none of these people because like I said before, they doing the same shit I'm doing. It's fucking content creation. But when you come out here and then you think that you can tell somebody else what to do, that's my problem with this ninja on the screen. You don't own me. You ain't my nigga. I'm confused. Mr. Michonne, you the problem because you won't say that Anton is wrong. Ain't my job to tell a whole fucking adult what they are and what they aren't. And it ain't your job to tell me what I am and what I'm not and what I'm supposed to do. So he can kiss my ass, okay? And as well as the rest of them who seem to not have any type of discernment and think that it is okay to bring a minor child up on the internet and speak negatively about them, which TLA said is one thing. But he also said there was an intent, which intent matters, and you can't be actualizing a minor. You can't be actualizing a minor. But all you sassy straights seem to want to forget that part. That don't stop you from your love of Corey Holcomb. It don't stop you from your hate of Anton to just acknowledge the fact that that shit shouldn't have been done. Oh no, well, he's a comedian. Well, fuck it then. That's why the community is where it is and how it is and will remain because of motherfuckers like you. You can not only blame women. I said that, I meant that. You showing yourselves day on in this nigga's comments, in my comments, and probably in Anton's comments too.
I just felt like people should know Anton is a hypocrite. But I never thought in a million years,
Says the hypocrite. Says the hypocrite.
that Corey Holcomb would see my video and grab it. Will he use this video on the next 5150 show? Well, listen, I would like for anyone that watches this video and can't stand a hypocrite to try their best to send this video to Corey and let him know I'm the one that uploaded it. After all, not only did I upload the video, I used to work with Anton personally, so I'm a good...
Make sure if you see this video that you go send it to 5150 and let them know that I made this video. This is a man? This is a man? It sounds like an LTM. This is a man? This would never be a man that I would ever listen to ever in life. This sounds like what women do. This sounds like shit that women do.
Felt like people should know this information. I just felt like people should know Anton is a hypocrite. But I never thought in a million years that Corey Holcomb would see my video.
Oh my God! Corey sees video all the time. That's why he had River TV on, Fawcett on, and Crimson Cure on, and probably other people that I'm not even aware of. He clearly is watching fucking YouTube. I want to be next! I want to be next! Go tell Corey to follow me! Oh my God! That's what I hear right now. Oh my God! Shout out to Mona D. Mona don't talk like this. I agree though, boo. There's a lot of them out here. They like the phrase SMD. I'm telling you. I'm just saying. Romello, appreciate you, boo. He said clout farming. I said what I said. Absolutely. It's clear. It's obvious and clear. But someone will equate this to Anton one way or another. You're just cutting for Anton. How? I used to work with Anton. I'm a good judge of character of Anton. So you think Corey needs your funky ass input on Anton after everything we've been seeing? So this ninja right here think that Corey needs him to come on over to 5150. I want to be on the show too. I want to be on the show too. Because then I can grow my platform quicker. And then I can get up there with Anton. And then I can gonna compete with Anton because I know Anton because we used to work together. Oh, so you want to cloud chase with Anton's name? So really what we're doing is cloud chasing with Anton's name. Ain't that interesting, y'all? Ain't that interesting, y'all? Kev G, I appreciate you, boo. He said, keep your foot on their necks, auntie. Thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. If you're an idiot, don't. Because I'm not a cloud chaser and I don't need all daggone subscribers. Trust me when I tell you. You can miss me with all your bullshit. It's all good. Anyway, come on, y'all.
You use this video on the next 5150 show. Well, listen, I would like for anyone that watches this video and can't stand a hypocrite to try their best to send this video to Corey and let him know I'm the one that uploaded it.
Try y'all's best to send this video to Corey and let them know that he uploaded it.
5150 show. Well, listen, I would like for anyone that watches this video and can't stand a hypocrite to try their best to send this video to Corey and let him know I'm the one that uploaded it. After all, not only did I upload the video, I used to work with Anton personally, so I'm a good judge of his character. Trust me. Share this video. Get this video out. Cause
I promise you I won't. This is it.
I think the next 5150 show, it might get a little interesting.
Oh, I think on the next 5150 show, it's going to get interesting. Because of you? Yo! Hold on a second. Hold up! So y'all... This is amazing. This ninja right here. Shout out to the Angry Man in the building. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. This ninja right here thinks that what? Now 50,000 So next Tuesday, 50,000 people is going to show up because this ninja is there. Because this ninja is in the chat. Half of y'all is saying who the hell this ninja is. But he thinks that the whole show is going to be good because he won't be there. Oh my God. Yo, the SMD going on around here is ridiculous. What the fuck? Whoever said whatever his wife is going through, child, she is a saint. I'm going to give her some props. I'm going to give her some props. Shout out to Mrs. Freezy, child. Good luck to you, girl. Good luck to you, child. Because I wonder if he goes to bed saying, Anton. Anton. You know how the bubble... You know the bubbles when you're watching a cartoon go above your head? There's a picture of Anton when he was in the, oh my God, in the hot dog suit coming up over his head. But Anton said. Then he wakes up angry. Child, I cannot. This is too much. I'll take a look at it in a second, boo. Lord, help your people. People just think that they are so fucking relevant. I just don't understand.
Let him know I'm the one that uploaded it. After all, not only did I upload the video, I used to work with Anton personally, so I'm a good judge of his character. Trust me. Share this video. Get this video out. Because I think the next 5150 show, it might get a little interesting. To support this channel, you could always send a super...
Yeah, nigga, we not doing all that. Fuck that, nigga. Again. Child, if he don't go to hell, it might get a little interesting. Make sure you tell Corey. Oh, Corey, oh my God! That would be me if LL came around. And it would make sense, wouldn't it? This nigga fangirling over freaking Corey Holcomb. Like, no shade, Corey, but I'm just saying, what the fuck? This is half damn crazy. Y'all are looking crazy. Y'all looking crazy. Sassy Straights, MSGs, y'all better get it together. It's too late, but y'all better get it together. Half damn crazy. Child, I can't see you no more. Bilderberg. Bilderberg boy, thank you. All these Anton haters making money off of his name, but he can't make no money off of their names because they offer no value to nobody's life, including their own. All these haters making money off of Anton's name. That's a good point. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Child, Kwame Brown wakes up talking about Anton and goes to sleep talking about Anton. Like, what are we doing?
This is amazing.
Like, what are we doing? And I tagged him in one of these videos, or the one where we went over it with Ringo to show that the daggone video that he showed on his channel when he had that ninja on there is doctored. It was a doctored video. It is a doctored video. If Anton is that bad, why do you need to doctor videos? You're using freaking Pexels, Shutterstock, whatever the hell it is, to try to emphasize a point instead of showing the whole video and telling the whole damn story. Just manipulate it the way that you want to so that you can get this clout. Now you begging MFers to go contact Corey so you could be on this show to offer what? I know Anton. I know what Anton said. I can hear it now. Anton said, but Anton said, and all these people like Anton. I'm telling you, free will has left the building. Not for me. Fuck that nigga though. Thank you for another two. He said, I thought Freezy was old face Andre from the goodbye, sir. Goodbye, sir. I cannot take y'all. Shout out to the chat. It's the best chat on YouTube. Y'all are half damn crazy. Black Navy American vet, appreciate you. Sounds like he wants a man box. Listen. It's a weird. Corey is not for no Backdooria, ninja. Not you, that ninja. Corey is not for Backdooria. So honestly, if he sees that video, his answer is probably gonna be like, yeah, I'm good. You don't even know your own audience. You don't even know what you're doing. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all ruin your own chances. So you thought the best thing is, oh my God, Corey, the next 5150 will be so wonderful if I'm there because I know Anton. Y'all make sure you go tell everyone because the next 5150 might be good because I might be on there. Oh my God. If that ain't D-riding, then I don't know what is. Looking for some damn subs and shit. Desperate AF. Thank you, boo. He said he sleeps with his thumb in his mouth. He's the little spoon, ply soft cotton, pipe chasing out here, shameless as F. I don't disagree. This is the second video that we've watched. First, he want to come for me without even telling me, mind you. Then I defend myself. Now you want to show off in front of the chat? Cool, ninja, I'll do it too. By the way, fair fucking use. Fair fucking use. Oh my God, there's a black woman cursing. Yeah, I do. Fuck you too, okay? Thank you, boo. Freaky ass ninja. He is 69 God. Goodbye, sir. Allegedly. Can we use our allegedlys, please? Thank you. Listen, Pete. I'm gonna have to call you Pete. I can't see. Freezy said that on Kwame's live. He said the pictures were photoshopped, but Anton voice isn't. Yeah, because I called him the hell out, and so did RBN, if I'm not mistaken. He wasn't telling nobody that before I said that they were Pexels. He wasn't telling nobody that. I'm just saying he wasn't telling nobody that. It's still a doctored video. It's manipulated, I should say. But anyway. All right, I'm done with that, ninja, at least for now. Shout out to those that send it to me. But we got to get back over here to the alleged issue because everybody hates Anton. So we have another video from ODJ. ODJ, what is going on? So this one is this the one we watched yesterday? Hold on a second. Didn't we watch one of these yesterday? Oh no, we didn't get to it. We didn't have time to get to it. So this is a video from ODJ. It says Anton Daniels ends my career in one move. Child, y'all know once O'Shea gets a hold of something, he gonna hammer it into the ground, okay? So that is what he's doing with regard to Anton. We know that they haven't spoken to each other since Kevin Samuels died, which has been what, 3 years? Or maybe it's been 2 years, 2 to 3 years, right? Not that Kevin Samuels died, but that they haven't talked to each other. And Anton said that. And honestly, I've been wondering, like, O'Shea, why do you keep coming for Anton? Well, when he said that, when Anton said that, then okay, it made sense. So I don't know what it is, but let's see what Anton did in order to ruin it. By the way, if you wasn't here, I already sent the Anton said over to Rev. I'm waiting for him to get back to me to say if he can, or I'm sure he can, do another song based off of that. Shout out to y'all. Hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
O'Shea had my phone number. He's never called me for anything outside of gossip.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
I'm literally doing my classic thumbnail designs on my desk when I get a notification center. And I get this email. You should review the video of Anti-Millionaire Morning Show today and how he chose Fresh and Fit over you. Basically, but he said he knew you first. Shaking my head. It's the very beginning of the show. So I say, oh, damn, thanks, bro. And he says, Jiggers would side with self-hating Jiggers. That's my issue with him years ago. I can't F with a black man or a woman who disowned their race. So I click on the link. And at the time that I'm trying to find out the spot that he's talking about, it is kind of hard because the stream is literally going at the time he's doing the stream. But literally, I found out where it was.
The reason that you have to give people grace is because I remember when I chose sides with the whole Fresh and Fit situation instead of objectively reviewing it, right? And I had to apologize to them in person, which I believe that I'm a better person because I'm a bigger man than most of these other people. But I had to apologize to them in person because I had chose sides on something that had nothing to do with me. But the reason that I chose sides, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, that's what I do on this platform. The reason that I chose sides and I had went against them was because I was friends with, at the time, O'Shea Duke Jackson.
So Anton is saying that he chose a side again.
Okay, hold on. I know he said that he was a Christian first, but he also said something about black as a construct or something like that. Listen, I don't understand none of that, right? If people don't like
This is amazing.
If people don't like Anton because they think that he says he's not black, fine, I don't care. Okay, if you don't like Anton because of whatever, right, it doesn't matter. The point that I'm trying to make, the bottom line with all of this at this point, is that we shouldn't be supporting the fact that someone took someone's minor child, put them on the internet, actualize them, embarrass them, and then just be like, oh, well, she shouldn't have been watching. Oh, she should have been in the bed. Then 10 minutes later, black women, they're never protected. Nobody does anything for a woman. Oh, no, we grew up too fast. All that bullshit. And this is the community. White people ain't got shit to do with none of this right now. Not one damn thing. Well, except for TMZ, because now TMZ getting into it. You don't think that TMZ, that Anton don't know that TMZ is now basically talking about this, even though they're talking about Corey in a negative way. But that's more visibility. That's one of Anton's favorite words, visibility. So he's going to be taking advantage of everything, every moment, every shine that he can get. Call it whatever you want. Call it whatever you want. But child, if you want to say that it's clout chasing or whatever it is because he's working on business and he's looking down the line, which is what I said is the difference between a nerd that we will call Anton and a hood ninja, which we will call Corey, is that a lame, an educated lame is thinking long term. He's thinking 10 steps down the road where ninjas barely think about tomorrow. And I'm not saying Corey don't. We just using a reference because he want to be hood. That's his persona. And Anton is trying to act like he's an educated lame, basically, a rich one. They're both rich. Do I think Anton talks a lot? Abso-fucking-lutely. Do I think he brags too much? Abso-fucking-lutely. But y'all, if somebody got something that could help me further myself and my future, I'm going for it. Ninjas be like, I can't do that. He racist. Not Anton. But like when I'm like, oh, well, you should go watch and listen to, child, what's his name, child? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The white man with the information. Dave Ramsey. He's racist. Oh, okay. Go listen to Susie Orman. He's racist. Well, gee, what the fuck? Go listen to Melody Hobbs then. She black. I don't hear nothing. What y'all just want to be complaining. Y'all want to stay where you at? Stay where you at. Don't complain about it. Don't be mad at this millionaire because he's a millionaire and he brags. But you don't have a problem with this millionaire who brings up a daggone minor child onto the internet and actualizes her after we confirm by me, but then the fucking lawyer to say that you can't do that. I ain't got time. Shout out to Ringo. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Shout out to everything that you're doing with that ninja too. Okay, I'm for it. I'm all for it. Anyway, Ringo said, free Zeke cloud chasing to the map. I know. I saw your earlier video. I don't know if you actually went over the video that we just did. Just him talking about 5150 is going to be better on Tuesday, I think. Because of that nigga? Begging Corey to hold his mic in his hand. Oh, no. Shaking my head. He lied on Anton and misled the viewers with adding photos. He D-riding to the max. That's that's most of the chat sentiment. Exactly. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to all y'all hanging in there. All right, O'Shea, what's your problem, child?
Against Fresh and Fit, literally because he was cool with me. He was cool with Kevin Samuels. So this is interesting. This is the framework. So he was against Fresh and Fit because we were against Fresh and Fit. I've already stated my case. The problems that, Kevin had with Fresh and Fit. Donovan Sharp have talked about it before. And again, I was involved in a whole big I've been preached Fresh and Fit beef back in 2021. So what Anton is saying, listen, I was a
child. I guess I got to continue to correct y'all. Okay. If you listen to the law, and I'm not saying that you got to go and watch TLA.
She was fucking his best friend. So, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
Do y'all not have kids or something? Do y'all not have kids? Do y'all not know what kids are? Anton can't dox his kid because it's his kid. What the fuck are we talking about right now? I can't dox my own kid because it's my fucking kid. What are we talking about right now? I don't tell you about specific information about my children because it ain't nobody's fucking business. But if I did, they're my fucking kids. What are we talking about right now? Y'all really got some issues, all right? I can't dox my own kid. It's my kid. He can't dox his own kid. It's his kid. TLA said that shit. The parent of which many of y'all, not y'all, you know them, well, not the regulars, can't dox their own kid. It's their kid. They can do whatever they want with their kid. Just like if it was their car. They can do whatever they want with their car. What are we talking about? What is wrong with y'all? Anton does his own kid, but Anton did this, but Anton did that. So then all of a sudden that means I never put anybody's kid on a thumbnail. I never put anyone's kid on a thumbnail. And YouTube will,
this is amazing.
And YouTube will freaking come out and say something a lot of the times when you do that. Hell, I have put one of the pictures that are actually from Pexels where the woman was in a bikini and they said, no, bitch, take it down. And I had to take it off. If I do happen to put a kid on, they have a smiley face over their face. They have a sunshine over their face. I think you can get away with it if it's like Pexels or Shutterstock or whatever them other things are that's specifically not copyrighted. But they're definitely no one's particular actual kid. What are we talking about right now? Why is this so hard for y'all to get? Y'all are some D-riding people around here. Y'all talking about these other people. Like, what are we talking about? It's a minor. Child, I guess that's why R. Kelly got away with so much when he got away with so much, child. Because y'all was just out here, well, child, they already know. They should already know. You don't know. They already know. They should know. Black kids should already know. They should know. Black kids should know. Then y'all gonna be turning around talking about damn racism in 15 damn minutes and what white people do it too. That'll be next. Ain't nothing wrong with the culture. I can't imagine why Anton would say anything like that. JP, all my hoes demonetized, driving me nuts. Shout out to you. He said, Ringo, you can only drop 50 for a super chat for the dumb ass comments you make over here. Wait, what? Wait, what is going on? You can only drop 50 for a super chat for the dumbass comment you make over here. We're not trying to start no trouble. Come on now. That sounds like it's a trouble comment. Come on, we're not trying to start no trouble. All right, we're not trying to start no trouble. Shout out to all of y'all. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. Lord help your people. All right. Come on, O'Shea.
Against Fresh and Fit, simply because the homies was against Fresh and Fit. But he is the one saying that he chose sides. Now, a lot of you guys are on here acting as if I betrayed Anton or something like this. Me and Anton's association, our friendship, when Anton himself is saying that he chose sides. This is him saying this, not me. And then he said something else.
Because O'Shea didn't care for him, and there was a narrative created against him as far as with Kevin Samuels and all of that, because Kevin Samuels never talked to me about Fresh and Fit ever, right? Because of that, I chose sides. Now, when I actually met Fresh and Fit in person, I realized, oh, y'all not bad people to me. Everybody else can have an opinion of them, but my experience with them is different, right? Now, interestingly enough, right, O'Shea Duke Jackson says that he doesn't like me, he doesn't care about me, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. Everybody can do what they want to do. But it shows you the female mindset, because O'Shea is controlled by his audience. He doesn't necessarily take a position. He takes the position of whatever the majority of the people are doing, right?
Did he call him a female, allegedly? Is that what I just heard?
Anton Daniels is saying that I'm being controlled by my audience. I'm thinking like a female, which is literally an insult to me, which I'm not going to respond to that because, like I said, Anton has already had a lot of mental stress. And again, I don't dislike Anton a lot. And I'm here to tell Anton this, anybody else. What me and Anton have an issue with is ideological. I mean, I've talked to this man on the phone. I've talked to his wife on the phone. So I do not hate Anton Daniels, okay? I am a pro-black. That is my framework. I am a pro-black. I do not hate black people, okay? Now, this is where it gets different.
I knew O'Shea before I knew Myron and Fresh. I rocked with O'Shea, right? I never took a position after I met Myron and Fresh, and I stayed completely out of whatever they had going on. Whatever it is that I go through or whatever it is that's happening, Fresh and Myron always hit me up, and they never take a position. They just say, they give their opinion on whatever they get their opinion on, but when they talk to me, they just check on me and say, hey, fam, everything good? Yep, everything good. I'm going to come to Florida then. Hey, Anton, I'm going to be in Michigan then. What's your schedule looking like? And we figure it out. O'Shea had my phone number. He's never called me for anything outside of gossip.
So he's saying that Fresh and Fit never did anything to him, and when he's going through something, that they will call him and check up on him. Let me kind of get to the crux of how Anton Daniels is trying to play this. Anton Daniels doesn't like the videos that I've been making about him. And from what I understand,
interesting shirt, y'all.
Anton doesn't appreciate what I've been talking about here on social media. He's trying to deduce the arguments that I've been bringing against his ideology to just me being a feminine person or feminine in my thinking and being controlled by my audience. Now, to be honest, I have not said anything negative about Anton Daniels for a long time.
You see that 5150 shirt he got on there?
Time, right? It was many years that I didn't say anything negative. But what Anton Daniels is going to say is the reason why I started to say something negative about him was because of my audience. Now, to be honest, what Anton Daniels will not tell you is I've called him. I've even talked about it on multiple videos over the past 2 years. I have talked about our ideological differences on the phone, about a lot of his opulence, showing off, putting his wife and daughter in the videos, on the planes. I told him not to do these things. Okay. Now, if you want to come here and say that I didn't say that, all the YouTubers in the black YouTube community that know me, they have talked to me before. They understand that's the kind of person I am. So my grievances with his ideology as a pro-black man, as a black man who had a respect for Anton Daniels because he was married for 20 years, who took care of his daughter, who's a hardworking content creator. I can't not disrespect that about Anton Daniels. But the issue is that Anton Daniels doesn't want to be accountable for his behavior.
Can I get a dime every time O'Shea says Anton Daniels? O'Shea, can you just say Anton? Can you just say Anton, please? I don't know why that's so annoying to me. Shout out to ODJ, but that Anton Daniels. Shout out to Anton. Everybody hates Anton. Shout out to J Carr. I appreciate you, boo. What's the difference? What's the difference in what Corey did than the videos of Anton reacting to the videos of other people, kids calling them degenerate? A child.
This is amazing.
Rewind. Thank you for the 5. Rewind. Trinidad, thank you so much, boo. Thank you so much. Shout out to 20 memberships. If you did get a membership, please make sure you thank Trin from FDNHT, Full Drinking and Half Thinking. I think he's going on later on tonight. Y'all make sure you go ahead and subscribe to him. If one of the mods could drop their channel, I appreciate it. Thank you, boo, as always. Shout out to all the channel members. I see you. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. JP. Thank you so much. All my hoes demonetized. Where were you at? You were somewhere. They was like laughing at your name. Actually, I think it was here last night or the night before. Thank you so much, boo. Very generous of you as always. Another MSG that takes care of me, not necessarily here. I'm talking about offline. Because when I say that I don't know men who are degenerates, who are hoodish or any of those things. I do not. For no other reason than I want to make sure that I put myself around the right type of people. And JP is definitely one of them. Thank you so much, hon. He said, here's a 50 piece for the brokies that want to come in your chat telling me to put my money where my mouth is. Messy can tell y'all about me. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Shout out to JP. He's one that does have my phone number. Okay. He's a good one for sure. Thank you so much, hon. As always, I appreciate you. I don't think I got my morning motivation today, but that's all right. I'll give you a pass. Thank you so much, Prince. I appreciate you. He said if Anton and Trump met, ninjas would... Oh, my God. If Anton and Trump met, ninjas would be eating good from making content for years. Anton is going to a Trump rally, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if they've actually met, but child, Lord help your people. That would set YouTube on fire because the rest of the world don't know nothing about this. But I agree with you. Shout out to that comment. I'd love to see it. Child. Come on, child.
Anton Daniels did something that Myron did, which is you're chasing a bag, the same thing with Fresh and Fit, on the backs of, disrespecting the Black community, the same community that you grew up in. And of course, you can choose sides with Myron because that fits your narrative, okay? And if you want to understand why I went public against you or against your ideology, because our frameworks don't match up. And then what happens is, with somebody like you, especially when I live, or at least profess to live the lifestyle that I'm living, there is no way for our ideologies to continue to match, okay? I've talked to you about this before. I've asked you, that you should consider or reconsider how you feel. But of course, you can be friends with a person like Myron who hate Black people, okay? And then the whole situation that you're going through now, which is unfortunate, and it's bad that Corey went that far. That your daughter got involved in this for no reason. Your wife is being thrown into this. And a part of that, Anton, is because of your behavior, because of the hatred that you put out every day on your channel. You never expect that it would come out. And so even 3 months ago, when I was talking about this, like, yo, man, like the Black community gives Anton Daniels what it deserves. It's not because you chose Fresh and Fit over me, bro. I understand the game. You're more successful as a content creator than me now, but I have a long history of being very successful in Black YouTube. I know guys go to different channels. I've had a long standing
O'Shea said, I ain't no punk bitch, child.
Beef with the Angry Man. Anybody can even say that if I hate anybody or dislike anybody on this platform, it's definitely the Angry Man. Me and Angry Man do not like each other or anything. It's the number one person that I've always disliked the most, okay? We don't talk about each other that much anymore.
Damn. Is it like that?
And it's kind of dead in the water.
Shout out to Angry Man again.
Everybody knows that. You brought the Angry Man to Detroit. I didn't feel no kind of way about that. I was still respectful towards you. I would come in super chat. Why? And because you dealt with the Angry Man, you probably did not know all of which, the beef is that we had. And of course, I was immature to a certain degree in that beef, a little bit older now. And I could have handled things a lot better with the Angry Man. He still started the beef, but I could have handled it a lot better. No doubt about it, right? So again, if I had any intention on not dealing with you at all, it would have been then. But everything that I deal with when I talk about Anton Daniels, I never talk about what he looks like. I never talk about his family.
You're talking about his milk dud head. That's okay. I'll do it. He got a milk dud ass head. I said that. I meant that. It's all good. He knows it.
I never talk about anything. I don't even call Anton Daniels names. I deal with the framework and what I feel his...
Child, we know you call him Anton Daniels, child. If that's the only thing we know, O'Shea gonna call him Anton Daniels.
Institutional framework is wrong. And the reality is that Anton Daniels cannot deal with my framework. He doesn't have an answer for it. So the only answer for it is to say, well, you know what, O'Shea, what you're saying is irrelevant because you're controlled by your audience. There is nobody more controlled by their audience than you, Anton Daniels. Look at what you do to get your audience. You go to Fox News. You go to Fresh and Fit. You go to every platform that dehumanizes and hates Black Americans that you can build an audience on, okay? You go and you intentionally go and seek out that audience to build around you. You go and use the same talking points. You associate yourself with Jason Whitlock. You call yourself a Christian. You love Jesus. But we see that you got 5... According to you, you got all kind of chicks. You always with a bad one. See, it's your hypocrisy that's on trial here, bro. Not how I personally feel about you. I never said I didn't care about you. In fact, I'm gonna tell you something, man. When Corey Holcomb went after your daughter and after your wife, to be honest, it hurt me. And this is a person that really is at a point a fan of both of you guys, right? I still, rock with Corey. And there's certain things you talk about that I definitely agree on. I just can't get with a lot of that stuff. And a person who really feels like that, I really can't trust, okay? But I was hurt. I was hurt that it got this far for the both of y'all. To see both the people I'm associated with going at each other like that and it got this far. I'm a 44-year-old black dude about to be 45. I don't want to see your family dehumanized or Corey being dehumanized. I don't want to see that. I think that that's just a bad look for everybody involved. But for you to sit up there and say that the reason why I'm doing that is because, you know, I'm catering to my audience. To be honest, my audience for the whole time used to always get on me because I wouldn't talk about you. That was the reality. And I didn't really care about what they thought. But when I just kept hearing the framework and know the reparations and black people are this and black people are that and immigrants are this and immigrants are that, I just didn't believe that you knew what you were talking about when it came to certain things. So I had to come out and challenge that. And one of the reasons why I can't be fake and still call you and act like me buddy when your framework and me just don't get along. It's not that I dislike you. I don't dislike you. I'm pretty sure if I was to see you, hey bro, you know how you doing it? Buy you a drink or whatever, man. But you know, somebody who thinks like you about black people, I can't rock with, because as a pro-black, it's to the core of who I am to feel positive about black people. And I'm a social critic too about the black community, about the Pan-African world. I say a lot of crazy stuff about black people, online and offline. But the reality is that what we're dealing with is your hypocrisies. You're the one on trial. It's been your behavior that has caused all of this calamity and damage and exposures to your family and all this other stuff. And if you want to choose fresh and fit, choose that. You see what happened to their platform, didn't you? You see what road they went down, didn't you? You see how they went down to be demonetized, going over there caping for whites, and then alienating their own base. And that's the same direction that you're going on. And you think that they're your friends now until they're not. Okay, you're not special. I hope you don't think that. You're not special, bro. You're also black. Myron and Fresh and Fit, they hate black people. And as soon as it comes an opportunity for them to do the same thing to your ass, they will. Okay? And so again, if you want to dress it up as something that it's not, that's cool. You got to go ahead and go to bed and sleep with it at night. But the reality is that I have been a social critic based on Anton Daniels' institutional framework. I'm dealing with that. I'm not dealing with anything else. I don't dislike Anton as a person. I don't really trust him. You ain't gonna see me trying to deal with him or anything like that because I'm real. But at the same time, I hate what's happened to Anton. And unfortunately, I think that Anton has enough talent to not go in the direction that he's going to get views and to get money. He's paying a great price for this fame that he's running after. He's paying an extreme price. His daughter is paying a price. People in his family are paying a price. His wife is paying a price for Anton Daniels' fame and attempt to get money online. And I don't think it's worth that. That's all I'm saying. And if you want to talk about somebody being a real friend, I think that's exactly what I'm doing. I've told you this offline. I'm telling you this online. I have no intention on having a beef with you, a person that I've talked to before, a person that I have thought that I've admired their work ethic, none at all. But our frameworks cannot mix. That's just what it is. It just cannot. And I've done that before, trying to be cool with people who have a negative aspect of Black America and trying to hear what they have to say. And my brother George Macon, I want to give him a shout out, my big bro. He said, you can't be friends with people like Anton Daniels. He didn't mention Anton by name, but he did mention Brandon Taylor. He didn't mention Candace Owens. And you cannot be friends about a person who dislikes their own community, who will not give his community any kind of a fair shake, but will sit right there. And he will not talk about the same racism that Fresh and Fit get from the alt-right. He don't ever talk about that. He loved Fresh and Fit so much, and he loved the framework. He wanted to be associated with them. Talk about how, the Charlie Kirk supporters don't like Myron. Talk about how the Charlie Kirk supporters don't like Fresh. Talk about how the alt-right calls them those names and bad names. And then so what does being anti-Black get you? It gets you in a bad situation that you don't need to be in. I don't want those problems. I'm sorry. So I'm going to speak on that once. Again, I'm publicly saying I don't have problems with Anton Daniels. I'm not looking to beef with Anton Daniels. But if Anton Daniels wants to make my criticism of his behavior, of his hypocrisy, of how he carries himself online and offline, and try to turn this into something about me being a feminine-minded person or being controlled by my audience, I will tell you that Anton Daniels is a fucking liar. So guys, what do you think it should be?
That was a read. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold O'Shea. That was a read and a half. All right. Listen, he ain't all the way wrong. Blame your mama. He ain't all the way wrong. But you know that O'Shea is a pro-Black, which is fine, child. I don't have a problem with O'Shea. I really don't. But I do have to say that y'all know the pro-Blacks that I do have a problem with, okay? Because they're full of sugar, honey, iced tea, because I don't think they really pro-Black. Y'all know, I ain't even got to call their names. Y'all already know. Because what they are just people trying to deliver Black people for democratic purposes. But y'all, that's a whole different live stream. Now, as far as the catering to the audience, you know what? If you want an audience, that's what you're going to have to do. That's what you're going to have to do. So if I sat here with most of y'all and I just decided that I wanted to go and talk about frogs, y'all staying, Bueller? If I just said, you know what? I'm going to go talk about frogs. Are y'all going to be here? I'm thinking you're probably not going to be here. So I think that the Reaper, okay, outside of the regular smegulars, but I'm just saying, like, why do you think I'm talking about this? Because one, of course, it's the hot topic. Two, it's because I think that's what y'all want to hear. Three, I'm definitely pissed off about this part with the kid. Okay. I want to get back to Minnesota because I think that shit is important. Like, Sharon, of course you do. We've talked about your rent is due. Like, we have some themes around here. Your rent is due, eviction night, food stamps. Like, we talk about a plethora of things. But if it's something that y'all want to talk about, we're going to talk about it. You send it to me and I can get to it. And if it's the thing, we have White People Wednesday. We have White People Wednesday, sometimes Wilding Out Wednesday, eviction night at the end of the month. Your rent is due sometimes at the start of the month. But child, if they start talking, or if the government closes again, that's what the hell we gonna talk about. That's it. That's all. It's got to be what the hell is. It's got to be what the hell is going on. When they put if they put Timmy in handcuffs, that's what the fuck we gonna be talking about. It's kind of about what the hell is popular and what is going on and what you think the audience is going to enjoy. So that could be considered catering to the audience. I don't think that's weird, because if you want an audience, you got to have something that they're interested in. I'm sorry. I don't think that that's weird. That's just me. Now, some of the things that Anton believe in, child, that's on him. That's on him. O'Shea don't like about reparations and how he talks about Black people and everything. Fine. And I don't like, the braggadocious nature, how he got to tell everybody what he got, when he got it, how much it costs. All that's effing annoying, okay? It's definitely annoying. When Anton starts running off at the mouth in these long tirade soliloquies, I'm like, oh my God. I literally say, oh my God, Anton, please shut the fuck up. And I changed the fucking station. I don't say that in the chat. I don't send him a super chat. I don't say that on his comment section. I just leave the shit. I'll come back, or I'll freaking watch it later. I don't want to hear it. I don't understand why it's so hard just to leave people where they lie. If you don't like them, then you don't like them. That's fine. I feel like he has something to offer for me, because I'm in the business and money. So monetarily, he got something that I want to listen to. But when he be talking too much, I'm the fuck out. I have no problems with saying that. ODJ, do I watch all his videos? Not like I used to. First of all, I don't have time because I got my own shit to do. But I think he's interested and funny. Sometimes I think he just makes videos just to make videos, and they don't make any sense to me. Do I go writing that on his comments? No. I leave the shit. It's that simple. Now, if they beefing about something else, because I'm not really sure, then let them beef about whatever the hell it is that they beefing about, right? If it becomes public, guess what? We gonna talk about it. Like we're talking about this video right here. Because I feel like something's bubbling up. Allegedly. And we'll be watching that too. Okay? So, everybody got their thing. That's why it's called a niche. You're gonna talk about this, you're gonna talk about that. Anton can talk about Black people. Divestors talk about Black people. You got JPT over there talking about Black fatigue every other damn day. Yeah, we do know that Fresh and Fit don't like Black people. Especially as Black as that other one is, child. Fit or Fresh, child, whatever one it is. Some people still listen to them even though they Black. One person comes to mind immediately. I forget his name, but I know he listens to them faithfully. Some people can overlook that shit. Like this thing about we all got to agree and we all got to have the same opinion and we all got to say the same things just because we Black, you Black, he's Black. It's got to go out the window. If we can't learn to agree to disagree and have a damn discussion and then just say, you see it how you see it, I see it how I see it, and that be that, nothing's ever going to change. And me personally, it ain't going to change as long as I'm alive. I'm sorry. I don't believe that it is. There's too many people that want to believe in degeneracy. There's too many people that don't want to actually get to the root of the problem. And there's too many people that are too interested in saying that it's because of this instead of working on it right damn now. Nobody wants to work on what's really going on right damn now. And then to sit up here and say that somebody like Joe Biden was the creator and did all this to Black people and still running to elect him and re-elect him and to get Cam in, and nobody says nothing, not nobody, but the majority don't have nothing to say about that, that is a clear indication that these people is just working for, not these people right here, the political people are working for freaking money. But for some reason, the community can't see that. And they want to go and vote women-wise 92% for a Democrat just because they're a Democrat. Child, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that foolishness. If you're not going to go and take the time to see what the hell people have to offer, and not just sit up here and try to say that you want to make sure that Trump fails because he's Trump and you think he's racist, because a lot of you niggas that was nigging with him way long time ago didn't have no problem with him, but now all of a sudden he's president because he's Republican, and you have been brainwashed to believe that Republican means racist. So we acting like ain't no racist in the Democrats, the progressives, the liberals. So we just trying to act like that they not racist. Black people not out here talking about that damn crazy ass woman that's Black Lives Matter that was just arrested, as she should be. That was just arrested. She out here cutting for fucking that white woman, but ain't Black Lives Matter don't ever come out for nobody black unless it's a white cop and a black person. So we just don't see this, right? Nobody wants to talk about that. So until black people decide that they want to deal with the problems that we have in the community and stop looking outside to try to tell somebody else what to do, the shit ain't never going to change. That is the freaking culture. And I'm not wasting the rest of my years on no bullshit like that for people that don't want to listen and want to continue to follow along with that damn train that ain't got them nothing, ain't got them nowhere, ain't gonna get them nowhere. The shit gonna continue to happen over and over and over again. And that's why we have this. Sure, Lucy with the football, banana with the tailpipe, over and over and over again. So now that Black Lives Matter lady down there who shouldn't have been down there to begin with, now she over here arrested. Are them people going to help her out? Are them people gonna go? I mean, I don't care. I gotta be honest with you. I really don't give a damn. They coming to help her. They're gonna get her out. They're gonna raise her 1.5 million or half of it. They got a fundraiser for her. They're gonna do all that. Are they gonna do any of that for you? Are they gonna do any of that for y'all? Okay. Yeah, the reparations that they over there in California for the umpteenth time saying that they gonna give, and now all of a suddenly hide no hair of near none of it. California ain't even got no daggone money to give anybody that lives there right damn now, but they think they're gonna get some damn reparations and say, oh, but you're gonna go, we need to have black people get housing. They need money. There's money already there. They're gaslighting y'all's asses. There's money already there. Hold on a second, y'all. Y'all ain't shit. Any other time it's trend. Now y'all saying it's O'Shea. Now y'all saying it's Anton. Shout out to the chat. Y'all are the best chat on YouTube. Even the jackasses. Oh, it's freezing. Y'all, if y'all don't laugh here, y'all won't laugh anywhere. Okay. So I've miraculously have some free time so we actually can keep going. Let me take y'all over here to hold on. This video here. Y'all didn't see the video with Corey allegedly knocking that woman out, right? Is that okay? All right, I'll check my email after I start this video. So can we show Club Shay Shay? Do they? I forget if they take the video down. I'm thinking they just, if you play the music. Okay. So y'all know that's just hilarious. And is Anton canceled? I can cancel no one. I don't believe in canceling. I think that's the dumbest thing ever. Because if somebody tries to go ahead and try to cancel Chris Brown again, and he come out with a concert, guess who going? Coloreds. There's no canceling with people that they like. It's only people that they don't like. Like somebody that's not well known. Who was that? Chrisette Michelle. Okay, thanks. Chrisette Michelle. They canceled her because she went and performed with Trump the first time. And then they was trying to cancel Snoop Dogg, but he caved, and I'm still disappointed in him for that. Who else they tried? They pushed Luda to not child. If you must know, it was my trainer to let me know that our plane has been rescheduled so that I can come to Arizona and not see you. Anyway, child, now you made me forget what I was saying. Yeah, Chris Brown is commanding $1,000+ to take a picture with him. Shout out to him. Capitalism wins yet again. But then these same people who paying $1,000 or plus for a picture with Chris Brown will complain about capitalism. Anyway, so this is Just Hilarious and Shay Shay. So this has now come up. Corey, because all this stuff is coming up again. This just keeps them in the algorithm. This keeps them their name out there, meaning Corey and Anton. Corey Holcomb called Just Hilarious a black whore and said her son would be ABCD. Child. You love black people, it sounds like, child.
And that I got into it with. I did a photo shoot with my son. And it went viral. I was naked. My son was not. My son had.
Child, now I gotta admit that's a problem right there. Child, I gotta admit that's a problem right there. Y'all remember this shoot? Y'all remember when she did this shoot with her son and she was kissing him? I don't know if it was on the mouth, on his forehead, and she ain't had no clothes on, but it was like this or something like that. And then the kid was in there. He's a cutie pie. They used to do skits together. They were so cute. That's how I found Jess on Instagram. And then the pictures look crazy. It's actualization of a child. That wasn't appropriate either. It's crazy. But she put her son out there. She did that. She's his mother. She can do that. No one else can. Still seems crazy to me, but to each their own. To each their own. So that's what happened here. But obviously, since that's what Corey does, is he comments on current events. At the time that this happened, and this is from 9 months ago, but that incident happened at least a year and a half or so ago, he had something to say.
On Jordans. The only thing I had on was Jordans and socks. And he was covering me. He was covering my boobs, my private area, and he had on clothes. And I did the shoot. I posted it. It goes viral. The next morning, I wake up to Corey Holcomb calling me a whore and, a black whore, and saying that my son would be gay. And this is why a lot of our young black men are gay, because of black whores like Just Hilarious and things like that. And he was...
Child, why she have to be a whore? I mean, I'm going to call out the hoes when we see the hoes, but why Jess got to be a whore? She had one son. I mean, she got 2 kids now, but she had one son at the time. Actually, she can, because it's her child. Go watch the video with the lawyer, all you non-lawyers thinking that you know shit and looking half damn crazy.
Do you know him? I do not know. I still have not got the chance to see this man. That was the reason why I went to Wild 'N Out, to see this man.
And you didn't, and he wasn't there that day?
No, I made the show, but I'm like...
Oh, yeah, y'all said he was on Wild 'N Out. I never liked that show. I've never liked that show. But, so Corey Holcomb allegedly comes from Wild 'N Out. Shout out to Nick Cannon.
Thank you, Nick. But where's Corey? He's on, no, he ain't here. So why you... Because you know why I'm coming up here, Nick. Because that's why you reached out to me, because I flamed him. I was roasting him back to back 3 days straight. And that's why you reached out, Nick. You knew I wanted to see him. He said, no, but you got on the show. Thank you.
You let it go now?
Hell no, I ain't let it go. No, I didn't let it go. I mean, it wasn't even so much about him talking about me. You don't say that kind of thing about somebody's child. You know what I mean?
Child, no, it's okay, child. It is okay. Anything goes in the culture. Anything goes in the culture until it happens to you.
Man, you just don't say stuff like that, you know. But then I realized he don't have a relationship with his mother. You know what I mean? He doesn't have a relationship with his kids. He told one of his kids, F them, he'll make another one. You know, so it's, you know, and the way he talks about his family, you know, something like he has other issues, obviously, you know, very dirty person.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's the audition process like for Wild 'N Out?
All right, we don't care about none of that. I don't care. Anyway, so yeah, he's out here just saying any old thing about any old body, right? The kids, the females, who else? Who's left? Who's left? Anyway. Oh, look, Fawcett has a video. Let's take a look at Fawcett's video. You know, Fawcett Media, shout out to him, former masterminder. Shout out to the Mastermind Gang. And he put out a video. It looks like Corey Holcomb drops bombs on video of altercation with female comic. Well, we know where Fawcett stands.
You become a certain age and you realize your life ain't, you'll do anything to try to be in the spotlight. Look, good attention, bad attention is attention. People will take the bad attention to get some attention. This is her Super Bowl.
And that's why she up there.
I hear attention.
Love that opening. Shout out to him. I love that opening.
So by now, I think you've seen the video of Corey Holcomb getting into an altercation in front of the Improv Comedy Club in Los Angeles. That video is over a year old, and Corey Holcomb has already addressed the situation at length on his own show.
So a girl was stalking me, like looking for a way to turn me into a lick. Some money. A dope fiend who's not smart. I'm approving.
What?
It was a few occasions where the girl tried me, yelling at me at the top of her lungs in front of clubs and everything. And what happened was, after I had enough, after several occasions of her trying to jump it off with me, and I know how she moved, I got her record from DC. She used to live in DC. And I got her drug charge and everything in DC. And I told the comedy club, this girl sell drugs in front of your club and she's drama. I told them that. So look, fast forward to the girl in my face, your mama ain't you should have died when you fell off the scooter, your dick ain't all this.
And so I was just like, Corey, you're not going to do nothing. Even people were like talking to him like, Corey, you ain't about to let her hype you up and woo. And then I was like, Corey, you didn't learn already from the last time? And he was like, you talking about? I was like, you don't remember the last time you said you were going to super sock me and see what God did to you then? And I was like, and then I did the I Want to Be Down Brandy dance in his face again. I said, you don't remember when
I would have paid anything to see this go down between you and him.
All like this. I went like this. And then I was
like, yeah. And
so I was like, you don't remember both of your wrists getting broke when you said you was going to slap the super sock the shit out of me? I was like, God didn't tell you I was one of his favorites? He didn't tell you to leave me alone? I said, please believe you keep this up and it's only going to get worse for you. I promise you that.
Yelling in my face, all this in front of the clubs. When I show up, this is what she do. Witnesses gonna prove it. That's why I let the bitch talk, because she piled up a lot of evidence against herself. Of course, we was down there. She was with her little boyfriend, nigga. We was like, man, get your bitch on me. Please get your bitch. We got the video of him trying to grab the bitch and her jerking away, because this nigga ain't had no power around him. There's also a video that's gonna be seen where the homegirl stood in between us, because it got real intense at one moment. But I'm gonna say the homegirl name. The homegirl name is Trina. Yeah, because Trina, you part of it. I hate the Trina. You part of it. I had to grab Trina and put Trina to the side and say, don't get involved in this. So the bitch steady yelling, you died, nigga. Yo, you should have died on that scooter, all that shit like this. So I muffed the bitch. I walked up to the bitch. Shut the fuck up. That's what we call it in Chicago, when you push a bitch in the head. I muffed the bitch. Look, if I go to jail, because that's an assault. I found out if you do this to somebody, that's an assault. If I go to jail for assault, I ain't scared to go to jail for assault. I don't have a criminal history of walking around fighting all the time and shit like that. Hey, the stalked me and kept talking crazy to me, and I can prove it. I got witnesses. The reason I'm telling y'all all this, because I want everybody to know what's really going on right now.
You know, the framing of this incident now has changed, and the timing of this couldn't be worse because of other things that have happened in the past.
We know the reason why it's coming out, and this is also a thing that happens if y'all want to be out here wilding in your public figures. Then people are going to start bringing up your old shit, and that's why this is out, I'm sure. Prince, I appreciate you. He says Corey will blame AI next Tuesday. Child, let me tell y'all something. I won't be able to watch it because prayerfully I'll be in Arizona. But if they find a way to get that ninja on there, I will never watch that show again. I'm not even a regular watcher. I'm only watching it when y'all send me shit because something happened or I heard something happen. But I will never watch that shit again if they bring that ninja on there. Child, bring some people that make sense. I know he would never have me at this point on there, and that's fine. I'm cool with it. But have child Danica Marie on there or something, child. But Not that ninja. Not that ninja.
This week, we've talked about them too. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that Corey Holcomb is trying to buy NBC, he's trying to buy ABC, and people are out to get him. But it's obvious that Corey has made some people angry with possibly his content, possibly his influence, right? And they want to paint him in a negative light. And some people that are
He doesn't need to be painted in a negative light. He does that on his own. Is that not obvious, Bueller? All right.
involved, namely the female comedian, Christina Payne, they're making claims now that are misrepresenting what actually happened.
What are you going to do now that there is a video that so it seems to support at least the fact that you were punched by Corey?
It is hard even seeing that right now, seeing that playback and having to relive all of this all over again. But it's like,
did I hear a beep? Did y'all hear a beep?
I was like, what?
I mean, what I'm asking is, are you going to pursue legal action again? The cops felt it was like a stalemate when it happened because they had no video. Now they got video. So I'm wondering, are you over it or are you going to pursue this in court?
I feel like it's...
What in the world?
She's working hard to get those tears up.
What is going on? What the fuck?
It's making this so difficult, Christina, to go forward with it.
I feel like Corey's like threatened or tried to silence me, or like where it's like I've been in fear for my life, literally. Not able to leave the house sometimes, and so I
know you say you're in fear for your life. We mentioned the fact that he got a restraining order against you.
We have a restraining order against each other.
And you have one against him as well. Since then.
Well, then why are we out here talking about this? Why are we out here talking about this? What am I talking about? What are we doing right now? Why are you out here talking about it then, ma'am? You didn't have to take this interview, especially if it's this hard. No.
We brought the liars to court and confused the judge, and we didn't have the video yet. So we literally got the video the day after court, literally. So I never went back to pursue like, oh, let me get an appeal or nothing like that. Like my attorney literally kind of gave up after.
In fact, the video that was released is a limited piece of an ongoing harassment that she provoked Corey and other comedians. That's what's also being left out of this. There were some other comedians that have similar stories to what's going on with that.
Okay, there was a brother who is a witness to everything that happened by the comedy club. Both times with this lady, which is not what she said. She wanted to make it seem like it's an isolated incident. No, this is a crazy, and I became one of her victims. There's a lot of people that's victims of this, but this brother was a witness to both things. In fact, the same thing she did to me, she did to him. And I hate putting people on the spot like this, but I got to tell the truth. I want somebody else to know what happened, because if I say it, it's just my word against hers. Witnesses mean something, everybody. I never wanted.
Well, Marcus was there. If y'all watched the video, Marcus, that used to be on this show. He was the dark-skinned guy that used to be on the show. I liked him. So,
this is amazing.
I don't know. I thought that woman and Corey were in a relationship, though, of some sort. Seeing each other, effing, I don't know. Something. Allegedly. I don't know.
To taint what he finna say, so I didn't talk to him that much, but this is my brother from Detroit, the D, Corey Sherrill, who is a better man than me. You all right, brother?
Yeah, I'm good, man. It's crazy, but yeah, I'm good, bro.
I know, man. Look, don't feel weird.
Now, is this a basketball player or a football player? He just looked like he is.
The one thing my people told me is the truth has no alibi. So we just finna tell the truth. Homeboy, the first night, we didn't even talk about the night where it turned into a physical altercation. The first night when I came up to the comedy club, it was the middle of a whole bunch of with you and a crazy lady. What didn't she get physical with you?
Yeah, she did actually. She walked up to me and snatched my phone out my hand. And she was talking crazy about all the men outside. Like, saying there was a comedian outside. And she was like, can you take a picture of it? So I have the new iPhone. I'm like, yeah, I'll take the picture. So I taken a picture. And she just come through, snatched my phone out my hand. I don't have no type of relationship with her. With anybody out here that I play like that. And so then she's like, girl, do you know him? Somebody sent me a picture of you before. These comedians are weird. I wouldn't keep them outside with my 12-year-old niece. And I just was like, hold on. I was like, hold on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you just come in my life with this energy? So I told her, I'm like, chill out. I'm like, why you put me in this color? Like, I don't even play like that, like at all. And so from me and her going, I said what I said, all these niggas out here. And I was just like, I gotta defend myself, man. Like, so I said something to her. I'm like, you got me fucked up. Like, this ain't even how women from Detroit, I don't think this, that. Well, Auntie Gina said this is that a drop behavior. Most pussy don't act like that, dog. Like, the women that I interact with, they cool with being in their feminine energy. We outside roasting. I can count on one hand how many women I've seen out there, even in our atmosphere. They really just watch us because we can handle it. It's a, you know what I'm saying? We ain't
Corey.
out there trying to. So I haven't heard nobody but her say, yo mama. She was talking about my mama, man. Like, you know, in my comedy, you share what you go through in your comedy. She like, your mama's a crackhead. That's why you went to prison. Just like all over me telling her I got a problem.
Child, I'm tired of hearing his mouth. Anyway, y'all said he a comedian. He a comedian. He talking too much for me. All right. It ain't his fault. That's what this all comes down to. That lady, I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. I really don't. I don't think, given all the other situations that we've seen, that Corey is a benevolent person, you know, and just is so sweet or anything like that, especially when it comes to women. Not one bit. Legend in the building. Thank you so much, Boo. He said YouTube is trying to break us up. My brown sugar. I know I hit the notifications. Maybe I post my high school pic. I'll get the notifications. Listen, you can't put too much faith into YouTube. You just do what you got to do, and hopefully they'll do the right thing. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Shout out to Aliyah. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Prince, thank you, honey. Said I'm against her for the chirp. Child. I don't know nothing about that lady, but child, that chirping is a mess. Though, you know, people really can't hear that, yeah. You know that people typically really cannot hear that chirping, and I just don't understand it. That's something that you could like torture me with something that's just going to chirp every minute. That's crazy. Ain't that what they do, like in Scandal when they take you with B613? Isn't that the shit that those people do? Ms. A.B. up in here. She said that's what this actor is fighting for. Right? What the hell? Oh, shout out to you. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. Let's go over here to. Oh, well, I was about to watch that video, but that was enough on Fawcett's video. Shout out to Fawcett. Let me first go over here and finally get to this Ringo video. All right. Where I think we saw enough of this, but he did another one that Freezy lied about Anton Daniels. But let me get to the part. I feel like he was talking about back on Kwame's channel. Not to go back to this ninja. Because Ringo got receipts. Let's go here. Yeah, this is what, because Freezy spent the day on Kwame's channel, and Kwame spends the day talking about Anton, all right? Because the chat told him that yesterday or the day before yesterday. Child, the days was running together.
Find that super chat. Here we go. Watch this, gang. Let me bring up this receipt for you, because I document everything. All right? So let's get this.
That's an awesome microphone. I need my microphone to sound like that.
Hope everybody's having a blessed night, blessed day, wherever you are, to do what we got to do. So let me put this on the screen for you guys to see. This is a super chat that somebody left under Kwan Brown's video, right?
He means Kwame.
Now, let me show you this receipt first so we can substantiate these points.
Somebody got to tell me or send me some stuff about this Zoe person. I keep hearing the name. I don't know nothing about that.
Now.
All right, so here's a screenshot. Oh, Mr. Fantastic chat. Anyway, so this is a screenshot of the panel, I guess, of people that were on Kwame Brown's channel. So, Kwame is, can you see the mouse? I don't know if you can. Kwame is the first box, pause. That ninja is the second box. I don't know who this is, and this is Miss Fantastic right here. Ooh, Lord. Not the Zoom with Corey and Zoe. Okay. Lord help your people. So like I said, Kwame has been on every day talking about Anton all day, live streaming, and then he brought that ninja up here. He showed that video. I tagged Kwame in the one to show and prove that the ish was fake. I don't know if he's seen it or not, you know, whatever. But Ringo is about to show and prove that people do know that that ninja has ulterior motives and is feeling some sort of way about Anton because they used to have a relationship.
What you see on the screen is an image to show you Quan Brown's channel. You see Freezy is in the live. He was there with some other YouTubers. this guy posts a super chat. Right? Now, let me take that off and let me post a super chat on the screen for you guys to see the receipts. This is the receipt. Now, this brother posts a $100 super chat to say No Captivity doesn't like Anton Daniels because he kicked Freezy off the platform and started after hours with the crew he has now. Freezy was caught talking behind Anton's back. Do you see that, guys? He was caught talking behind Anton's back because he is a snake. He's a snake, Kawan. Why are you switching up? Now you look like the go along to get along gang.
Oh no. Oh no. Somebody wanted to make sure that Kwame saw this mess. Now, Kwame don't, in my opinion, don't pay attention to super chats the way that like I do and some other people do. It's just like, all right, you know? But this man said, oh no, we're gonna let you know about the history because you know what? If that ninja says that I'm supposed to know everything about him, why in the hell isn't anybody else required to know everything about him? He says I'm supposed to know everything about that ninja says I'm supposed to know everything about that ninja. Why isn't that everybody got to know about that ninja and his history with Anton? Because it's anyone that's looking at this can see that this man clearly has an issue with Anton. Clearly. And now I have an issue with this ninja, clearly, because he want to talk shit about me and couldn't come to me like an adult should, since I'm allegedly his sister, which I rebuke that in the name of the Lord. All right. So Yakar, shout out to Yakar. He wanted to, Yakar might be Hebrew Israelite. I'm just saying. Now, is he gonna go after him? I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Are you gonna go after Yakar? No Captivity doesn't like Anton Daniels because he kicked Freezy off the platform. Clearly with good reason. So it says, and started after hours with the crew he has now. Shout out to After Hours. I can't do it, but we all know about it for the most part, right? Freezy was caught talking behind Anton's back because he is a snake. I can believe that. I'm gonna say I can believe that because I see what that nigga did to me. So I'm a wholeheartedly believe that. Fuck that nigga, okay? Kwame, why are you switching up? Now you look like the go along to get along gang. So if you don't know, that's like one of Kwame's taglines, go along to get along. Everybody just go along with what everybody's doing and basically don't be looking into nothing. And I feel like that Yakar is actually accurate with saying that to him and about him because he is. And he should know better than that. But he clearly got some issue with Anton, which I think one of y'all said it has something to do with Gilbert Arenas because Anton is cool with Gilbert Arenas and Kwame and Gilbert Arenas do not get along. So that could be accurate. All right. So that's allegedly, but it would make sense because it was a time to be alive about 3 to 4 years ago here on YouTube. All right. Y'all think this is drama. There was drama upon drama upon drama. Good times, y'all. Good times. Anyway. So I do absolutely believe this. And plus I've heard it from other people. That's why he's over here all giddy and shit. Because he thinks that somebody gives a fuck about him being on 5150. Like somebody is going to see him any damn where. They're not. Except for those people in his chat maybe. And begging people to get his name in his video in front of Corey Holcomb. Corey found it, or whoever found it, and made that video and edited it and wasn't thinking about your ass at all. Wasn't thinking about your ass at all. Child, you should have marked it. Don't give him no tips. Child, shout out to those of us that know. You don't even know what you're doing, but you want somebody to cut for you and get yourself some subscriber. You trying to get up on 5150. You trying to stick it to Anton. Pause. You over here obsessed with daggone Anton because they don't have you on after hours. They're good to not have you on after hours. Again, I don't watch it because I don't do panels. But with his long-winded ass, they would never get a show done. He long-winded as F, y'all. So for the historians, because I don't think I was here for this, does that mean that all those people that are on there now, and the only people I can remember are Alan Girl Q, 2K, and a guy named Q, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know the rest of them. Maybe Jazz is on there sometimes. So he was cool with all those people. And then they said, nah, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Ooh, bitch. Is that what happened? He said, is this the fifth grade or what? I don't know. It is. It actually is. But he's so desperate for views that he's begging people to tell Corey and talking about, oh, it's going to be a good 5150. I'm thinking it might be a good 5150. Are y'all going to tune in to 5150 if that ninja is on there? Are y'all purposely going to clear y'all schedule to go and watch 5150 if that ninja is on there? That's what y'all saying? Because he said it's going to be great because he's going to be on there. Oh, 2K has his own show. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. Oh, y'all not? Y'all ain't no real friends. Y'all ain't no real friends. Shout out to Wrigley. Said tether's a racial slur or what they call you when you're a black man or woman who hold black people accountable. They do say that a lot. They do say that a lot. My black father was born in America and me too. My mother is from Panama and she's black. You were absolutely right. They definitely be using that. They be trying to use that against people all damn time. But still listen to Roland, tether. Joy Reid, tether. There's no rhyme or reason. I'm sticking with there's no rhyme or daggone reason. But I'm pretty sure, okay, so y'all basically are saying, no, you're not going to tune into 5150 if that ninja gets on there. All right, just checking, though, just checking. I'm just saying, he thinks he's somebody special around here. I don't know why, but to each his own, damn it, to each their own. But let me let this play a little bit longer. But I had this as the thumbnail, and I was like, I don't want to put Yakar out there, but shout out to him for trying to let them know. No. He's trying to say that people try to use it as an insult. And they do. That's what they sit up here every time somebody does something or says something. They like, oh, they're a tether. I'm like, what? Y'all wasn't calling nobody a tether until they sat up there and they said something that you didn't like. Now all of a sudden they a tether. Like, it's crazy the way that the switch up happens. But now, child, I'm not even getting into it. No, they have been doing that, Sandra. Just FYI. Just FYI. Let's hear it. Let's hear some more.
See, what this brother tried to do is warn Quan about how Freezy moved. Freezy was booted, guys. Anton saw that bruh man was a snake. You see that? Now, guys, nobody ain't gonna pay $100 to bring out that info. I already told you guys. I got all the receipts. I already know the history.
I'm saying he absolutely right. $100 just to F around. Child, I think I'm gonna spend $100 today just to F around. He wanted him to see that because I was thinking the same thing when they started talking about it in the Anton's chat one day this week, talking about, oh, Kwame talking about you. Oh, Kwame talking about you. And Anton was like, oh, let people rock. And, it's like, yeah, you can't do nothing about it. Don't watch the damn show. I don't watch it. Fa says that combining two shows, Alan Girl Q and Jazz are on the Monday night show. Child, that's too much. After hours is Tuesday, Thursday. All right. Clearly you can tell I don't watch it. Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday with Quentin, Mika, 2K, and them. That's the show that replaced Freezy. And the Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday night show. So why can't that ninja create his own show and get his own people together and get them over there to watch him? I'm just saying. He should be at this point. If it's been like 2 years, right? So in 2 years, he couldn't get his shit together in order to have something, some sort of a platform to mimic that or whatever the hell it is that he wants to, that still 2 or so years later, he's still bitter? Ain't that what biatches do, y'all? This is crazy. Lord help your people.
Bruh man paid $100, bro, to say no captivity doesn't like Anton Daniels because he kicked Freezy off the platform and started after hours with the crew he has now. Freezy was caught talking behind Anton's back because he is a snake.
Now I want somebody to find out or let me know if they know what he was saying behind his back. That's tea. That's some tea right there. What was that ninja saying? Anton got a milk dog head. What was he saying? But Anton said, that's probably where it came from. You know that's where we got that from. But Anton said, and he was probably telling one of those people that Fa just named. And they said, oh no, we gonna tell Anton. And then Anton said, you got to go. You need to know who's around you, y'all. That's important. Very important.
This is what you viewers must understand. Freezy was caught. You understand? And because of that, he was booted. And he took it to social media, upset, and made a whole live stream trying to explain why him and Anton had a fallout. You see that? You must understand, when you're listening to somebody drag a person with lies, you got to find out what the motive is. What is the motive with Freezy? What is his campaign? Hate, jealousy.
Yeah.
He felt that Anton owed him something. He felt that he gave his energy in supporting Anton's success. And maybe, maybe he did contribute to the success. I mean.
Yo, so was he around when Anton was on Lapeef? Because I agree with Ringo that he probably does believe that he's owed something. Child, you are owed nothing. No one is owed anything except for what the hell it is that you work for. Hold on. Fa said a second ago. Fa said that ninja only having 7K subs after being on the show with Anton for over a year is terrible. Woo! Lord help your people. How long he been on YouTube, y'all? Anybody know how long that ninja been on YouTube? I cannot. This is crazy. We're always breaking shit down. I be ear hustling. Trust me, I be ear hustling a lot of the time. Because like I said, I don't have to be in here, people's chats telling them what to do, leaving them comments, telling them what to do, telling them what I don't like, all that. That is bitch made stuff as far as I'm concerned. Not one day too many. Damn, y'all ain't shit. Not tethers be calling each other. Oh, Lord. Damn, tethers be calling each other tethers.
Every one of you that view my platform, support my show, you're contributing towards my success and growth, right? Mm-hmm. But Freezy lied. He gave you false information to make you believe that Anton deserved what Corey did. He didn't deserve that. If Corey have an issue with Anton, just focus on Anton. You're talking about a man's kids. That's a sucker move. You throwing stones and hiding your hands. It's like you trying to enrage me so I could come pull up at your studio and do something to you and then end up losing my freedom. I believe Anton is smart enough not to do that.
Yeah.
But there are consequences that can come out of what Corey did. I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. Do Anton know what to do? I don't know. But I know what to do under those circumstances because I had something like that done to me where somebody tried to do some nonsense with my daughter's photos on social media. And they learned the hard way. I'm talking about the hard way. They got in trouble. So it's up to him to do whatever he feels necessary to do.
We got the tea, child. We got the tea. Fa said, I know, Messy. That ninja got sick and missed 2 shows in a row. Apparently, that ninja felt some type of way that Anton didn't check on. I am about to shut this shit down. This is like the 3rd instance where it seems like this man is like pining away for Anton. Is this how y'all act, gentlemen? Does this sound about right? What the fuck? You didn't check on me. You didn't call me to see if I was I so can hear me saying that. I'm gonna admit it. I could so hear me saying it. You didn't check on me when I was sick. Child, I do that shit. What are we talking about? I'm a whole ass biatch. I'm mad at you. You didn't check on me. Don't we do this? Ladies, if there's any women here, don't we do this? You didn't check on me. You didn't call me.
This is amazing.
Oh my God. Miss AB for the win. She said bitter ex-girlfriend. Yo, that sounds just about right. Miss AB sounds about right. Thank you, boo. That's what it sounds like. What the fuck? Yo, this is crazy. He sounds crazy. I believe it. I believe it. So he decided to go on another platform and talk ish about Rita? Oh, that's how you spell it? Apparently, that ninja felt some type of way that Anton didn't check on him. So he decided to go on another platform and talk ish about Rita. So it's on YouTube. Is that what you're saying? Anybody know where that's at, Bueller? What platform it was? Because we'll review it. Maybe not today, but tomorrow we can review that too. Wow. Y'all, this is crazy. If anybody knows what platform that was, that the video is still up and you got it, you can send it. We will definitely go over that. But I got a feeling that's not going to look good for this ninja, because he already down bad as far as I'm concerned. Yes, Rita is his wife, for sure. Rita. I'm sorry, Rita. I could do it today, but I need to do a show for tomorrow before I try to leave out of here, depending on the weather, to go catch my rescheduled plane. Fingers crossed that I can make it. Right. Okay, that's how it's spelled. Okay. Wow. Yeah, Big Joker. Yes, exactly. He said these ninjas be doing 7 to 8 hour lives with 28 views. I would only watch Messi that long. I am laughing my ass off. That is exactly what be happening, because I be looking like ain't no way. Look, shout out to all y'all. Right now we got 251 people amongst 4 live streams. I'm a be here for y'all. It's been as much as almost 400 between all 4. So what you see is not the total between all the streams now that they've changed this landform and portrait view, right? But that ninja be over there with maybe 24 people every time I roll over, and it'd be like 23, and it'd be like maybe 35, and it's like, why are you on? Like, return on investment matters, y'all. Return on investment matters. Y'all here, I'm here until I gotta eat. Okay, you know that's usually the cutoff, is I gotta eat or I gotta go to the gym. Now tonight I gotta eat because I wasn't supposed. No, I would be here. I would just be getting ready for tomorrow. I still gotta finish packing my bag, so I do have things to do. But yeah, this is crazy. Wow, this is crazy. All right, come on.
People are going around saying that, oh, Anton is threatening to sue. Anton never said anything. These are rumors and gossip that's going all over you.
Yeah, everyone is saying that Anton is suing and threatening to sue. He ain't said one word, not one word about suing. Now that Corey made that video in the gorilla suit, I'm thinking that this is not about to end. Now, I was thinking it might end, and I told you I got my prediction on what I was expecting. But I'm going to tell you, after watching that video, what I'm thinking is not going to happen. Unless maybe someone lets Corey know that that video is doctored. It is a doctored video, and maybe show him the whole video.
YouTube. That man probably already forgot the whole situation. You know, people already forgot that whole situation and just went on. But it is what it is. I'm going to go back and play this video, guys. Let me see. Give me a minute. Let's go.
It's a reason why Angry Man.
And also, let me clarify something for the court of public opinion.
I was going to say, now you got to bring Angry Man into this.
This particular video where he mentioned the Angry Man's name, because I noticed somebody in the live chat was saying something in regards to the Angry Man. This video was made a while back. This is a receipt of Freezy talking about how he's not a clout chaser. This is not today's receipt, meaning something today. Like, in other words, Angry Man co-signs him in terms of what he's doing in terms of going against Anton. That's not what this is about. This was Freezy back then when they had a fallout. This is about a year to almost 2 years ago when Freezy made that clip right there. This clip is about 1 year to almost 2 years old when Freezy and Anton had a fallout. And he started off his name clout chasing off of Angry Man to try to add value to what he's saying, which is something a lot of YouTubers do that I hate. I hate when people throw my name into anything because it'll make people think that I'm a part of the nonsense. So I had to clarify that to make you understand that what he's saying here have nothing to do with Angry Man today, because I don't know what Angry Man think concerning Anton or whatever the situation is. So let's get back to the tapes. Let's go.
Other content creators say Freezy one of the realest niggas on YouTube. It's a reason why people say that. It's a reason why people say that. Freezy one of the realest niggas in this space.
No, he's not.
It's the reason why people say that.
Child, send me the videos of people saying that, because I ain't never heard of this ninja until I was introduced to him by RBN, and it's not even been a full 60 days, and I'm already done with this ninja.
Because I ain't got to lie.
Because here's the thing.
I ain't got to
If he's saying, let's just say hypothetically speaking, let's just say that Freezy's saying he's one of the realest in these spaces, the realest. And he used Angry Man's name right there. That'll make people question Angry Man and be like, yo, what do you think about what Freezy's doing to Anton? You cool with that? What's your thoughts about that? It'll bring that into question. Because I don't agree with what Freezy's doing. I think that's some sucker shit. Because you're supposed to be a father. And you lied. I brought out the evidence. You lied on Anton. So I don't think AM would even co-sign this bullshit. Because you lied. And you using God to push that lie. This is why I roll solo. This is why Ringo TV rolls solo.
Ditto. Y'all know I basically stay right here. These people is wildin'. I'm on ARP now. And I be on a FDNHT, but me and Trent, we got a different kind of relationship. That's it, y'all. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't got time. People is crazy. I say that in real life, and I say that on YouTube. The fight for content creation, subscribers, views, all
This is amazing.
Child, it's just what it is. It's gonna be what it is. That's it. I don't be bringing up nobody's name. I will bring up Angry Man's name to thank him. That's it. I will bring up Dennis Sperling's name to thank him because I just did it the other day. That's why I'm saying it. You know what I mean? I don't be bringing up Anton's name unless we're talking about Anton. You know what I'm saying? Child. I stay here. It's all good. I be paying attention though. I do be paying attention. I be watching. I think Ringo says the same thing. He be in the clouds. I be watching though. Shout out to you, Angry Man. Thank you again, hun. He said the Angry Man's position is bringing wives and children into the drama is sucker-ish. And I do not agree with what Corey did. Shout out to my guy, Ringo. That's what I'm talking about, right? Shout out to you. I appreciate you saying that. That's all I'm looking for. Not from even Angry Man, but all these people in my comments. I'm just like, what is wrong with y'all? What am I missing? It don't make sense. What you're saying does not make sense to me. No one is saying that you have to like Anton. Nobody's saying that you got to hate Corey. Nobody's saying the opposite of that either. All I'm saying is that there is a kid that just did not need to be brought into it. And all the excuses that people are giving is wild. That's all I can say. And then Ringo points it out and shows and proves y'all still making excuses. There's people still in here trying to talk about why do you dislike Corey? Nobody said I disliked him. He's just the poop nug, and Anton is the educated lame. And they both millionaires. That's it. Y'all making excuses saying, but he's a comedian. Clearly, I see he will go to hell. Clearly, I see that. But is hell really worth at the expense of a kid? And for y'all to try to equate it to Anton talks about kids. I talk about gremlins. I talk about gremlins. We have Gremlin Night. Shout out to us for Gremlin Night. The wild ass kids. They on the news. They on the news. That's on them. That's on the news. That's on their mamas that put them out there. That's on them. Which is another reason why whoever the hell in here said that Anton doxed his own kid. He can't dox his own kid. It's his kid. Go listen to the freaking lawyer, TLA. Y'all just be out here saying shit. Now, I know I'm a YouTube lawyer, but y'all, I just be using common sense. And I see that a lot of y'all don't. Because y'all gotta fight and cut for people because of your hate. It's more about the hate of Anton than it is anything else going on around here. That's what this is, and that's crazy. You don't have to like that man, that's fine. You don't have to like anybody. But to just absolve some shit that's totally wrong, inappropriate, because of how much you hate him, y'all need to seek some help. Y'all need to seek some help. But come on, Ringo.
Solo. Don't use my fucking name in nothing. Because I roll solo. Because what dudes do is they like to clout chase.
His name.
They like to use your name and make it seem like we all cool. And then when you have a fallout, you got all these receipts all over the internet.
He's right. That's why this ninja's over there talking about, you didn't even tag me in the video. You didn't even tag me. My sister didn't even tag me in the video. Childish. Gemini, thank you, boo. He said, because Anton said. Wait till the song come out, y'all. We getting a song out of this. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate you.
They're like, yo, you cool with so-and-so? He saluted you, so I don't know. Do you rock with him? Like, I don't want none of that drama. That's why I stay to myself. This ninja was once cool with Anton, had a fallout, and from then he went on a campaign month after month after month after month. When you had the whole situation with what's that dude, man? The dude that stabbed the black kid that stabbed the white boy. His name is not popping up right now.
Carmelo Anthony. That's not Zoe he's talking about. He's talking about Carmelo Anthony, right? RBM. Yeah, the one we can blame for knowing this ninja. I'm trying not to say his name because I don't want to give him no shine. RBN said some dude named Jesus was dimmed out for 50 pieces of silver. Oh my goodness. Rebuke. Praise the Lord. Lord, help your people. And RBN. He said, not some dude named Jesus was dimmed out for 50 pieces of silver. Remember that? Also, you have an official law degree. Don't forget. I know. I was given an official law degree. Yes, my law degree is the same as Rashad. My law degree is the same as Rashad Ritchie's. That's why, child, I can be a lawyer. I can be a doctor. If Cheyenne can be a doctor and somebody else could be a life counselor at the age of 24, why can't I be a lawyer? Child, thank you so much, RB, and I appreciate you.
In that situation, I was making a lot of videos. Everybody was making videos. Everybody was siding with the black dude, even though the black kid basically murdered this dude in cold blood.
Carmelo Anthony, yeah.
And for whatever reason, a lot of YouTubers were separated. It was like a line.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Anton would talk about the situation. Other YouTubers talk about the situation. And if you sided with the white boy or even had any sense of logic to speak truth, the black community turned against you.
Yep.
Yeah, the Carmelo Anthony situation. Appreciate it. The Carmelo Anthony situation, I've seen Freezy make videos. He was just throwing a lot of shade. He was throwing shade at everybody. He wouldn't mention your name, but he was throwing shade. You know he's talking about you because anybody that was speaking truth, if you didn't join Team Carmelo Anthony, you were considered a coon, a Sambo, everything under the sun that's negative.
Mm-hmm.
When it came to the Charlie Kirk situation, anybody that sided with Charlie Kirk, anybody that promoted Charlie Kirk, anybody that's a Trump supporter, anybody that's a conservative, you were condemned by the black community. So what we've been seeing on YouTube for the past year is a war. The liberals versus the conservatives. The Democrats versus the Republicans.
So now this sector, I guess, Black YouTube is becoming divided amongst that. That could be the reason why everybody hates Anton too, because of he's a conservative. He'll say he's a Republican. He don't believe in reparations. You know, all the things that he says. Because you know you're not allowed, you know, from your favorite white supremacist talking points. Because I said Cam ain't black and I ain't voting for her. It's your fault that Trump is president. Okay, fine. It's my fault. I don't give a fuck. You should hate Trump. Who? I don't hate nobody. You should leave me the fuck alone. That's what I think. I think you should mind the business that pays you. That's what I think. But y'all know how they do. They be up in here when we be talking about men of damn soda, absolving Timmy, Jakey, Illy, and that AG to skip over all those people that actually run the state to blame Donald Trump. But I'm crazy. Child, that probably has a lot to do with it as well.
And now politics invaded YouTube now. And this man do not like Anton. He hates him.
I mean, this ninja just don't like him, but I do believe that, just like Queen said, that's the real reason. Or is it? Yeah, because he's a conservative and is a Republican. You hear his mom on the phone when she called or he called her?
He's going to hide behind the Bible to justify his evil acts. This is why the scripture says, put no trust in man. Put no trust in man. You got to put your trust in God, guys. Don't put your trust in man, because they will let you down there. They will let you down. Let's go.
I don't have to lie. I ain't got the clout chase. I ain't no clout chasing in Freezy. Well, you can believe that.
So why you
says the clout chaser
mention AM's name?
Call Corey and let him know. Please call Corey so we can have a good 5150 show. Create your own damn show. How about that?
That's clout chasing. Mentioning his name is clout chasing. Because it's almost like you're telling people, yo, go ask AM. You know what I mean? He'll tell you I'm that dude. Really? When you lied on Anton? You lied. And for all you sucker ass dudes that keep talking about, oh, did Anton pay you to make videos? I don't know this man. I don't know Anton.
Oh, somebody did say that in the comments too. One of y'all just said that. One of y'all, because I'm open over on Reacts. Somebody must be paying you. Anton must be paying you. I wish the fuck he would. Anton, milk dud head. I don't hate you, child. If you want to pay me, feel free. Anton! Somebody tell Anton that he should pay me because I'm talking about him. Child, these people sound crazy.
I don't know him. I don't talk to him. But it seems like anytime you're a voice of reason and you're speaking truth, people come up with stupid stuff. Oh, you're being paid to make videos. Nobody could pay me to make videos to support them. I'm the guy that speaks the truth. And when I'm looking at these YouTube streets, I see all these suckers literally disrespecting this man and going in for no reason, only because they hate him. I'm giving everybody pushback. And I stand alone. I don't need no fucking panel. This ain't no panel. This ain't no open discussion. This is just me by myself. I don't need a clique or a crew on YouTube. Do you understand me? Exactly. I don't need a bunch of cheerleaders behind me.
Exactly.
To make myself appear like I'm some sort of strong man.
You know what? Shout out to Ringo, and I'll read the super chat in a second, because what he's saying is absolutely true, right? No shade, because, you know, Anton got the single account. He got the late night crew and the overnight crew, all the damn crews, whatever he got. It is not the easiest thing in the world to run a freaking channel by yourself. You got no help. You got to do all the work. Especially in the beginning, you ain't got no editors, you got no support, you learning YouTube, you learning how to use all this shit, all this equipment. The monitor breaks in the middle of your you're about to stream and the monitor stops working, so you just got to use one. That is a completely different experience than using the two. People just act like they know so much. You don't know. Honestly, you can't depend on nobody else. So if something happened back here, it's me. It's me. If you have a panel, you can at least block yourself out and fix it, and the panel goes on and on and on to carry the show while you doing it. This damn roadcaster thing could break. This shit could break it. It's anything. It's anything. Shout out to all the content creators, but especially the ones that do it on their own. Cases and Cam says, try running 2 channels. I do. I have 2 monetized channels on YouTube and working on the 3rd. It is not easy when you're doing it on your own. So ain't no time to be out there effing around with people that could possibly mess up your brand, or you end up being associated with someone that ain't no good for you, because that shit comes back on you and you can't blame nobody because it's only you. And so I'm happy and I'm glad that at this point, that's what happened with that ninja. You got to be very careful on who the hell it is that you hang out with and who you bring on your shit and whose name that you say. So when content creators like, because some people might say, because I can anticipate that, right? Especially after today, when you see that Angry Man is here, when you see that Ringo is here, and Dennis Sperlin and all the other people that come in, even CGA, shout out to CGA, that come in ever so often. Oh, you just clown chasing, you just clown. How? I don't be talking about them until they show up. I thank them publicly, of course. I don't be talking about them until they show up. So if whatever it is that I do, or whatever it is that I'm saying has attracted these content creators enough so that they can stop through, they can show their support, they can have kind words, they can leave comments, I appreciate that stuff. I'm not begging them. I'm not going to them. I will give them credit. If like I'm using Ringo, I tagged him. If I didn't, I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe I didn't because I wasn't sure I was going to, but I tagged him the other day when I planned on using the video. I just did it today, but he's here. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with that. If I forget, I forget, right? That ninja, the man in the corner, it was over there crying when he was talking mad shit about me. Come say it to my face. You are on the internet talking about me. Come say it to my face. I'm live every effing day. Every effing day. And you still bitched out. And then when I come to defend myself, I'm a problem because I'm defending myself against the shit that you spewing in front of this effed up audience of yours. They in there wilding out talking about she's so ignorant because I don't know about his religion and that's his religion. Whatever. You don't see me out here talking about Corey, call me. Corey, call me. Corey saw my video. Corey, call me. Yo, I gotta go eat. I have had enough. Shout out to Ringo for another 10. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And shout out to Ringo for all the work that he's doing. Getting to the bottom of this bullshit. Even though we already knew, but it's good when people got the receipts, child. He said, salute to the angry man, and salute to the real fathers who understand how serious this issue is concerning Anton's daughter. So that is the whole premise of everything where I stand with this. They can fight all they want to. They can go back and forth all they want to. Like I had already looked up and said, and we went over on that live stream, and then when TLA went live, we went over there to watch him, and he said the exact same thing. But some of these people can't get out of their feelings, and all of it is about what Anton said, and Corey does no wrong. So, and most of them are men. They're dudes, males, sassy straights, black men. It is what it is. I'm not making that up. If you go take a look, it's mostly black men. And that makes it even more wild as far as I'm concerned. Have the fuck at it. Anyway, shout out to Ollie. Yeah, I got to eat. You know how I go. All right. But if I get a wind later, I might come back on since I have time. My plane is not supposed to leave till tomorrow afternoon. Honestly, if this shit comes through, it's just not going to happen. So that means I got to go to work on Monday. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Thank you so much to everyone that donated. Shout out to Trend for, I think it was 20 memberships. He was a stream sponsor. Who else is a stream sponsor, child? I apologize. I forgot. Was it? Child waiting around for the damn thing to come through. Trinidad with 20 memberships and, JP with $60. Shout out to JP. All my hoes demonetized. He's so crazy. Y'all, this is the best chat on YouTube. Shout out to y'all. Child, if you can't come over here and laugh and have a good time, then you can't laugh anywhere and have a good daggone time. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Yes, Trent is live. FDNHT.
You're awesome.
FDNHT is live. If y'all want to go ahead over there, I think he's now talking about the same thing. If you're not tired of it, if one of the mods could drop Trent's channel, that would be amazing. Shout out to Dr. Mad Hatton. Thank you so much. A member for 3 months. Shout out to you. Time flies when you're having fun. He said they don't even need an audience. If a regular adult says that about my 17-year-old daughter, they catching hands if they're local. Just like Ringo said, shout out to the real fathers, child. I appreciate you, hon. Shout out to all the channel members. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I see you all in the next one.